Merrifield.
Judge, I'm going to handle the cases listed under my partner under Flaherty. The first one I have is Derek Markham. It's spelled Markheim, 23 CF 972. Judge, we'd like to leave this one set for docket day as a plea or continue.
No objection from the state, Your Honor.
All right, September 3rd.
Thank you, Judge. The next case I have, Judge, is Robert Mezan, 23 CF 2868. There is a waiver on file. I'd also like to leave this one set for docket day for plea or continue.
Without objection, Your Honor.
All right, September 3rd.
The last one I have under Mr. Flaherty is Matthew Packard. It's 24 CF 1455 and 1456. I'd like to continue this one cycle so that we can continue to come to a resolution on this case.
Without objection, Your Honor.
That was Packard.
October 28th.
And then, Judge, under my name, there should only be one case left. Kristen Roberts in 24 CF 1259. There's a waiver on file. After discussion with ASA Sprouse and ASA Glisson, I'd like to continue this one to 1028. It is the first time up for Ms. Roberts.
October 28th.
I believe that's all I have, Judge. Thank you.
Thanks. Brad Stewart.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
May it please the Court, Your Honor, Brad Stewart present. My first client is Matthew Bachman. Judge, this is 21 CF 2261 and 23 CF 2528. Your Honor, I believe the public defender does have a companion case. It's a 24 case.
24 CF 1433, Judge Tim Gibbs from the Public Defender's Office.
Your Honor, we have what I believe is final depositions, at least in the 21 case, set for September 24th. We do need to continue this one cycle to perfect that case. Anticipate either trial or resolution on that
October
case.
28th. Okay.
And for the record, the case that my office was appointed to, 24 CF 1433, allegations in that case are related to Mr. Stewart's case as well. So we'll be looking into how to consolidate potentially or otherwise try to resolve that case.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, my next client is Mr. Jordan Harris. Judge, this is 22 CF 2431. Mr. Harris is present and approaching. And, Your Honor, as he approaches, Mr. Harris is prepared to enter a plea of no contest, Judge, to there's amended information that was filed. I do have a plea and sentencing agreement that's executed by all parties. Judge, this is going to be a plea and deferment into pretrial intervention program. May I approach?
Yep.
Judge, sentencing is deferred in lieu of the pretrial intervention program. There are a few special conditions that are articulated in the referral to the intervention program. We do have the agreement that is executed. He is meeting with probation today.
All right, Jordan Harris, please raise your right hand to be sworn. You swear the testimony you give for his course of truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is 22 CF 2431, State of Florida versus Jordan Isaac Harris. You want to enter into a plea. Is there a did you say there's a deferred prosecution agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. I have it here. It will be executed by probation today.
All right, but if you fail to complete the deferred prosecution, you've entered a plea to these charges. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And he is pleading to one count of child abuse, a third-degree felony. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Stewart's done for you on your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Defer sentencing to see if you complete your pretrial intervention program. Okay? How long has he got? A year?
Judge, the agreement calls for a little longer than that, but
Okay, well, finish it in the time frame. Otherwise, you pled up, you'll be sentenced according to this agreement.
yes, Your Honor.
Okay? Thank you.
Your Honor, just come to my attention, Ms. Stewart, I'm going to apologize to you. He will have to be transferred to the state.
Okay.
Are you trying? Your Honor, if he's transferred to the state of Alabama, he'll be required to pay the $100 transfer fee, whatever it is.
All right. You understand that? Mr. Stewart will loan you the money if you don't have it, probably. Okay.
We'll talk to him.
Thank you.
Your Honor, may I be excused?
Yes.
Thank you.
Michael Gilbert. Morning.
First case, Isaiah Clemens, 24 CF 273. We have a waiver on file. We're ready for trial, Your Honor.
Docket day, September 3rd. Let's see. And how many days you think you'll need? 1 day? Good. All right, so we'll see you on September 3rd for that case.
Your Honor. Next case, Richard Price, who's present, in 24 CF 1085. We received some discovery and an offer. I still need to do one deposition. It's the first time up, requested continuance.
All right, October 28th.
And last case, make sure we're continued. I'll be outside with you. Last case, Harold Winkles in 23 CF 27898. I have a waiver on file, request to leave that plea or pass.
You want to go September 3rd on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And that's all I have, Your
All
Honor.
right, thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Mark Wilton.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
Tyrone Seals, 24 CF 230, and we'd like to leave it on for a plea or continuance for the 3rd. We received an offer today that might work.
Okay, September 3rd.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have. May I be
All right.
excused?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Larissa Dudley.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
The first one I have is Latavius Brown in 24 CF 785. I would ask for a continuance to October 28th pretrial. We're in the process of setting up depositions.
October 28th.
The next case I have is Isaiah Durham in 23 CF 2433. He's an inmate, Your Honor. Your Honor, I spoke to the state. I would ask to continue the case to October 28th, set depositions, but I also would ask if the court will be open to hearing a motion to reinstate bond on this Thursday, on miscellaneous day. The state had no objection to hearing that motion, if your court's okay.
Yeah, I'll hear a bond motion for him.
Yes, sir. So I'll add him to that date, but if we could continue the main case to the pretrial
All right.
on the 28th.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, the next case I have is Joe Fernandez. It's 23 CF 1605. He also has cases that he's being represented by the public defender as well.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs, Public Defender's Office. I have 5 case numbers with Mr. Fernandez, 23 CF 2756, 24 CF 219, 24 CF 644, 24 CF 857, and 24 CF 1128. Your Honor, we are getting a competency evaluation for Mr. Fernandez. He's met with Dr. Zeman once at least already. The report we received from Dr. Zeman, however, indicated that Mr. Fernandez was not being cooperative on the evaluation, so we have not gotten a completely accurate report back from Dr. Zeman yet. The evaluation was already ordered by the court, so I don't know.
Ms. Dudley?
If I may ask the court to specifically order Mr. Fernandez to undergo the evaluation.
Ms. Dudley?
Your Honor, I have one case, so I'm kind of, because they filed that motion for evaluation, I can't really do anything on my case until that is done.
All right, Mr. Fernandez, this evaluation could really help your case and help the outcome, so the court's going to order that you cooperate with Dr. Zeman, okay? Thank you.
We can continue this case
October
until
28th.
October, pre-trial, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, the next case I have is Chase Glover in 22 CF 1170. I have prepared a motion to suppress and a motion to dismiss. My client's going to come in today and sign the motion to dismiss so we can continue to next pretrial, so we can have the hearing on those motions.
October 28th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It might
The next
be
I have
be-
is Javon Harris in 2012 CF 1490.
It might be better on those motions for a miscellaneous day.
Yes, sir, I'll get those filed and get them on a miscellaneous day.
Judge, I have Mr. Harris on the law violation.
Your Honor, I do have the violation of probation, but we're kind of tracking with the new law violation.
Judge, give me just 1 second. I spoke to Judge, we're going to go ahead and announce ready for trial on it.
This is Javon Harris.
That's
Yes, sir.
correct, Judge. Javon.
Is this the 2000, the VOP and the, what's the new charge? Or is it just,
The new charge, Judge, is trafficking in phenethylamines. I assume you're going to amend the information, you've still got fentanyl on it.
Are you sure?
I think so, yeah. That'll change his score as well, put a mandatory minimum on it.
okay, how many days you think?
No, no, I.
1 day excluding jury selection.
1
I
day.
tend to go relatively quickly, Judge. We
All
ought to
right.
be able to do it in 1 day.
Is he looking at minimum mandatories?
Yes, sir, he is.
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
What level, or what, how many,
It's 3 years once the charge is amended.
3-year minimum
She
man?
originally charged fentanyl, that was god-awful. On the phenethylamines, that's a 3-year man-man.
all right. Well, y'all see if you can work it out. We'll
Yes, sir.
be happy to try it if we
Yes,
have
sir.
to. Okay,
Okay. Okay. I just had one.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
So you leave set for docket day, Your Honor?
yeah,
Yes, sir.
September 3rd.
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, next case,
Hang
I'm
on
so
one
sorry.
second.
Just for the record, the information has been amended back
It
in
has.
What's Harris's other case number?
It may not
amended
have been sent over to
trafficking.
Hang on, what's Harris's other case number?
I've got him on, I think it's
23.
23 CF 2265.
Okay. Next, Miss Dudley.
next I have is Matthew Hoover in 23 CF 1720. We're ready for trial on that, Your Honor?
Hoover.
Yes, sir.
How many days you gonna want on that?
I think, I guess it'll be a day, maybe. Maybe excluding jury selection. Yep. And I will probably be trying to aim for the 16th or 17th, which is the second trial week, I think. Okay. Your Honor, if we could set, if I could, I have jury duty on the 3rd, so if we can leave it set for the 5th, have docket day on the 5th. Any motions on the 5th as well?
On the 5th?
Yes, sir. September 5th is the miscellaneous date before jury.
Oh, okay. What, you got jury duty?
Apparently so.
Huh?
On the 3rd.
What judge?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
All right.
The next case I have is Destiny Jackson. and 24 CF
I
852.
would like to see that trial.
Your Honor,
This is who?
Destiny Jackson, Your Honor.
Okay.
She has some new charges. We're asked to continue the case for pretrial in October. I also talked to the state about adding her to the 29th for a motion to reinstate bond. If the court's okay with that, I will get that motion filed and get it set for Thursday.
You mean the 28th?
Is it 28th?
Are you talking about October 28th?
Yeah, for pretrial. But then there's a motion date for on the 29th as well. I was asking if the court was okay with me adding it for a motion to reinstate bond. For August 29th, which is Thursday.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Okay.
I'll consider it.
Yes, sir. See you on Thursday. Your Honor, the next case I have is Gil McGee, 24 CF 376 and 24 CF 669. It's okay. Is he on his way up? Okay. Now I can skip to out of custody. Connor Prince and 24 CF 1131. Whereas for
Alright.
continuance to the October pretrial, we are in the process of setting depositions. I don't think the state objects to that.
October 28th, Mr. Prince. Okay, October
Yes.
28th, thank you.
Yep. Your Honor, once again, this is Gil McGee in 24 CF 376, 24 CF 669. I have filed a motion for statement of particulars in 24 CF 376. I will get that scheduled. I would ask for a continuance to the October 28th pretrial.
October 28th.
And next I have is Jennifer Odom in 24 CF 378 and 24 CF 120. She has a waiver of appearance on file. Did not want to be transported today. We are still waiting on information about some cell phones that are in evidence, and I need to set another round of depositions. I would ask for a continuance to the October 28th pretrial.
All right, October 28th.
Next case I have is Joshua Ramsey. He has 24 CF 781, 19 CF 112, and 21 CF 1185. Your Honor, we're asking for a continuance. This is a new case, relatively new case. I am in the process of considering depositions.
No objection, Judge.
October 28th.
The next I have is Amon Robinson. It's 23 CF 812 and 24 CF 638. Mr. Robinson has some new charges, Your Honor. I would ask for it to be continued to the next pretrial and allow a request to have a bond hearing set on the 29th of August. And I did run that by Ms. Leone to make
All
sure.
right. Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. I'll see you on Thursday. The next case I have is Deion Sanders. 21 CF 1943. Your Honor, in Mr. Sanders' case, we have been waiting for the medical examiner to come back. Prosecution has switched as well. We're asking for continuance to try to get those depots set of the medical examiner and toxicologist. So we ask for a continuance to the October 28th pretrial.
No objections from this.
October 28th, thank you, sir.
The last client I have, Your Honor, is Jeffrey Wagner and 24 CF 121, 24 CF 122, and 20 CF 380. We waived Mr. Wagner's appearance. He has a VOP and 2 new cases. We're setting depositions on those cases. I ask for continuance to the October 28th pretrial.
All right, October 28th.
And I believe that is all I have.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Byron Cotton.
Morning, Your
Morning.
It is.
We've already gone through all this, okay. Your Honor, Byron Cotton for the record in case number 2021 CF 1042, State of Florida versus Stephen Alexander Jameson. You're pursuant to an agreement with the state, we've reached a plea. Would you like for me to announce the terms?
Just give me the form.
I'm sorry.
Give me
Jim.
the form.
Oh, yes, sir. May I approach?
All right, you're Stephen Jameson.
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for is course truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, the State of Florida versus Stephen Alexander Jameson, 21 CF 1042. You want to enter in 21 CF 1042 a no contest plea to the charge of lewd and lascivious molestation, adult over 18, minor under 12. Is that correct? You want to enter a no contest plea to that charge?
Yes.
And the state's going to dismiss count 2 child abuse and take no action on a failure to appear.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And the charge you're entering a no contest plea is a a life felony. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And in 21 CF 301, you want to enter a no contest plea, count 1, possession of a controlled substance, and the state is, that's it on that, a third-degree felony. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No.
Do you have any questions about the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
No questions.
Are you happy with the work your attorney, Mr. Cotton's done for you on your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation, a factual basis stipulation?
Stipulate for the purposes of the plea.
Is there any DNA evidence that would be beneficial to the defendant that has not been provided to him and his attorney? Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Count 1 in 21 CF 1042. You're adjudicated guilty, sentenced to 25 years, Department of Corrections, minimum mandatory, credit for all time served, followed by a lifetime of sex offender probation with GPS monitor. Your designated sexual predator shall be on sex offender probation, including 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. curfew, no contact with minors, no contact with victim. This is concurrent with any sentence given in Walton County, Florida case 2023 CF 891. State's going to dismiss count 2, the child abuse, take no action on the failure to appear. In 21 CF 301, you are adjudicated guilty on the possession of controlled substance, sentence of credit for time served, revoke and terminate supervision. And that's it. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Good luck to you.
Yes, sir. Just for the record, I know we attached as a part of that plea the statute regarding sex offender, sexual predator statute that my client had an opportunity to review and ask questions about. It was signed by him. We just wanted to make sure the court knew it was attached to the plea agreement with the score sheet.
All right, and you reviewed that statute, Mr. Jameson?
Yes.
And you, Mr. Cotton, answer any questions that you had about it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right, thank you. That's it, thank you.
On the revocation, the outstanding monies to collections,
Yeah.
That's fine.
and GPS $1 a day.
Yes. All right, thank you.
Judge, the next case I have is going to be Michael Paycheck, P-E-C-H-A-C-E-K. There's 2 cases on the docket, 24 CF 1486 and 1485. Your Honor, discovery is still ongoing in that case. Discovery is still being provided. Are you okay with the 2-cycle continuance, Ms. Fosso, on that?
Since it's 8 weeks, let's just do one, please.
Okay, that's fine.
There's
Judge.
no objection to a continuance, though, Your Honor. As Mr. Cotton said, it was good bit of discovery that's going back and forth.
All right. So you want October 28th?
That'll be fine, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, the next case I have is John Stephen Smith. Your Honor, the court recently signed an order recalling a capias on that matter. Mr. Smith gets out of incarceration on September 5th in Alabama. I've talked to Mr. Spouse on this. What our goal is, assuming he gets out early enough, is we would like to notice this for your...
It's Sprouse, not spouse.
Oh, did I say spouse? Well,
He might be someone's spouse.
it's early,
but,
no coffee yet, Judge. Anyway, Judge, if we could maybe notice this for your 12:30 docket, we can probably resolve this on that date if he gets out that morning. I've spoken with his spouse, Mr. Smith's spouse, and she is going to pick him up and transport him, assuming he can get out early enough.
What date did you want?
September 5th, your Thursday, you've got, you're going to have hearings that at 12:30, is my understanding? Is that right? Pretrial detention hearings. It would get it off a main docket. He's supposed to go into rehab on September 9, which is your next court date that they've reserved.
All right, we'll do September 5th. We'll put him on at 2.
No objection. 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay, Judge.
I got arraignments that day, I think.
Okay, 2 o'clock. And Your Honor, Mr. LaPella had a conflict this morning and asked me to handle a case for him. Dwayne Armsby, ARMSBY, 24 CF 1431.
And I believe we're rescheduling depositions on this.
My understanding, they're going to be deposition scheduled. He's requesting a 1 month, or 1 cycle continuance, Judge.
And there's no objection, Judge.
October 28th.
All right, Judge, that's all I got. Good to see you.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Ryan Hardy. Mike Flowers.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
First case I have, I believe on your docket is number 36, Chase Brunson.
Yes.
Judge, this is a case where we have an agreement. Mr. Brunson has signed a waiver. Judge, we're asking to continue it for this reason. Judge, can we approach on this one? I think that might be best.
All right.
Serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briar Patch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion.
26th.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, the next matter is Chansey. We owe the state some discovery in that case. We're asking to continue it. There's no objection.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge. The next matter is Tara Hurlbert. Judge, we've been made an offer in that case, Ms. Hurlbert. Is approaching.
Okay.
Judge, if we could ask for the next miscellaneous docket, we believe we can dispose of it on that date and time.
That would be fine.
You want to go like August 29th or something?
Is there one at early September, Judge?
September 5th to miscellaneous.
September 5th would be fine if that's fine with the state.
That's fine, Your Honor.
All
Yes.
right.
Okay. Judge, the next matter is David Rodriguez. There we go, I'm sorry. Judge, we have a plea and sentencing agreement in Mr. Rodriguez's case on 2 case numbers, 23 CF 401 and 24 CF 474. Judge, should I just approach?
Mr. Rodriguez, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for is course of truth, so help you God.
I do.
Excuse me. This is 23 CF 401 and 24 CF 474, State of Florida versus David Joel Rodriguez. In 23 CF 401, you want to enter a plea of no contest to possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, a second-degree felony, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And also possession of controlled substance, a third-degree felony under that case number also,
Yes, sir.
correct? And in 24 CF 474, you want to enter no contest plea to failure to register a third-degree felony and also unlawful possession of a concealed handcuff key, a third-degree felony, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
He wouldn't force you or threaten you to enter this plea.
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
I'll handle
Are
it.
you happy with the work Mr. Flowers has done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it in 23 CF 401. You're judged guilty. Sentenced 2 years community control. 615 court costs, waive cost of supervision, GPS monitor, $1 per day. Count 2, judge guilty, 2 years community control, concurrent, 615 court costs, waive cost of supervision, GPS monitor, $1 per day. In 24 CF 474, count 1, judge guilty, 2 years community control, concurrent with 23 CF 401, 615 court costs, $150 cost of defense, waive cost of supervision, GPS monitor, $1 per day. Count 2, judge guilty, 2 years community control, concurrent. With the other cases, other counts, 615 court costs, $150 cost of defense, waive cost of supervision, GPS monitor, $1 per day. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
That's it, Your Honor. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Judge, I have a count 3 misdemeanor on 401. Is that time served?
We'd request time served.
Time
Judge.
served on a misdemeanor.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, GPS be
Uh,
attached prior to release.
Yeah, and a judge guilty on the misdemeanor.
Judge, the next matter I have is Jack Williams. Judge, if you put it on for 9/5, this is going to dispose of itself this week.
All right, September 5th.
Thank you. The next matter I have, Judge, is Kelvin Wise, W-I-S-E. We're asking that this matter be continued. I understand there's no objection from the
No
state.
objection.
October 28th.
Final matter I have, Judge, if we could put this on for September, is there a September miscellaneous date, Your Honor?
September 26th. and
That would be
September-
fine.
Which one is that?
Okay. Judge, this is Tristan Parker. Mr. Gordon is here from the state, special prosecutor out of Pensacola. We've discussed how this case is going to proceed, and if you put it on for that date, we believe it'll be disposed of that date from the standpoint of the guilt or innocence phase, and it would be set for a subsequent sentencing hearing. I think that's exactly what we had discussed.
That's what I anticipate, Your Honor.
All right, so what date did you want?
9/26, if that's suitable to the court.
All right, September 26th.
It is Tristan Cole Parker, 22 CF 2702. I don't need it.
See that, Mike?
Okay, thank you. Joe, I believe those are the matters that I have. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Ryan, let's see, Tim Shaw. Morning.
Morning, Judge. First case I have on the docket, Judge, is Sherry Lynn Coker. That's 24 CF 1212. We'd ask to leave that set on 9/3 without subpoenas.
All right, September 3rd. September 3rd.
Thank you, Judge. Next case, Your Honor, is Jesse Hartzog, 2020 CF 2976. Having spoken with the state about that, we'd like to leave it set on September 3rd for a plea or trial.
Correct, Judge.
September 3rd. I have any, after Mr. Switek, any other private attorneys out there need to be signed up? I thought y'all worked out, I thought that Hartside case worked out.
Your Honor, there was a motion to suppress that the court denied, and there was a second one also was denied. So I believe everything's been taken care of. The state did make him a guideline offer, but I don't believe that's something that he's interested in at this point, but that's going to be up to Mr. Sean's client.
So, okay, so that's going to be all right. I know where we're at on that. Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Next case I have is William Robert Johns, 22 CF 1474. It's a case with Ms. Zandler. We're asking to continue that. There's more depots to be set. Also, Judge, I was asked to cover the two co-defendants on this case. That's Brandon Hardaway, represented by Nathan Prince, and Evan Reynolds, represented by Stephen Webster. So we'd like to put that on the 10/28 date, Judge, and Ms. Sandler has no objection, I don't believe.
There's no objection from the state, Your Honor.
All right, October 28th.
Next case, Judge, is Tom Laggett.
Okay.
Thomas Laggett. There are two case numbers, Judge, 23 CF 2423, and then 2012 CF 48. Have spoken with Ms. Basso about this case as well. We'd like to leave it set without subpoenas on September 3rd.
All right, September 3rd.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next case, Judge, is Robbie Joe Mendez, Mendes, 24 CF 1242. New case, Judge. We'd like to put it on for 10/28. Depots are currently set for 10/1.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge. And I have Jonathan Reed Roller. That's 22 CF 1977, 22 CF 2047. We have one last depot, I believe, tomorrow. I don't know if the state wants to go full continuance or if we want to, that's Roller, that's Miss Leone.
We have the position, yes.
Yeah. So you want to go 10/28?
That would be fine,
Or
Judge.
October 28th, all right.
Judge, and also the co-defendants on that case are Francisco Stevens and Eric Nicholas. Their attorneys asked me to continue them to the same date. Eric Nicholas is represented by Jay Patel. Francisco Stevens is represented by Louis Baptiste and Stephen Webster.
All right, October 28th.
And lastly, Judge, Jay Patel asked, he's unable to be here today. He asked that I cover Sherry Meyer, Meyer. And that may have already been continued. I think the state moved to continue that. Sherry Meyer. For Patel. Either way.
That is being handled by another special prosecutor from Pensacola.
If it's still on the docket, Judge, we'd just put it on 10/28.
Sherry Curtis Meyer.
Yes, Judge.
All right, we'll just put it on October 28th.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have.
Thank you. Switek.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I've got Luis Lopez, 22 CF 1418.
Luis Lopez.
Yes, sir.
Where is he?
Oh, he's got a waiver.
Okay, what you want to do?
We have a stipulation for continuance in that. We've turned up some more people that need to be deposed.
October 28th.
Then Edgar Nunez, 21 CF 1005. We're ready for trial in Mr. Nunez's case.
Case ready too, Judge.
many days y'all need on this case?
Two, possibly three? Two.
I think we can do it to exclusive jury selection.
Yeah.
That sound good?
Yeah.
I think we can do that.
All right. Of course, you come back on docket day to get the actual days,
Yes,
you
please,
know.
we may do that, Judge. We'll have to travel some folks.
Because what?
We'll have to travel some folks, so if you could
Yeah.
assist us on docket day, that would be wonderful.
Yeah. Docket day, September 3rd, you know.
All right, would the court have any objection to Mr. Nunez appearing by Zoom on the
Yeah, he
3rd?
can't appear by Zoom. He's got to be here.
I mean, there's no chance it's going to settle.
All right, well, good. I'd like to, I've been running short of trials lately. I need to have some more trials. We've only had 2 or 3 a month, so he needs to be here.
We can go 5 days.
Sure, we can do. Yeah, we'll get it done, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Judge.
So docket day. Is it Ramey or Ramsey? Ramey? Okay. I can't find you on the docket.
It's State versus Anthony Miles, Your Honor.
Miles.
Case number 173441.
Your Honor, I represent Anthony Miles in 2020 CF 1370.
See if you are.
Financial fraud case.
Oh, okay, I got you. Now I found you. Okay.
Judge, we, in my case, the human trafficking case, we are working on getting depot set of an individual we were able to locate in the state of Mississippi. Talked to Mr. Bossall, and we think we'll be able to get that done in October, we hope. So we're agreeable, if Your Honor would be agreeable to putting on the October 28th court date.
The state has no objection, Your Honor. We are trying to get that last deposition.
How about that? October 28th, Mr. Riosti, you care
Yes,
about?
that's my case track with the human
Okay.
trafficking case.
October 28th then.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have. May I be excused?
Thank you all.
Good to see you, sir.
Thank you.
I got stuff for you, but I can get the bailiff's permission to give it to you, all the cases.
Yeah, it's on record.
Charles Williams. Morning.
First, I have Landon Whittingham. Both of them are. Whittingham, yes. Or Whittington, maybe. Excuse me.
Landon Whittington.
Sir, he's a juvenile. It's going to take a minute to bring him upstairs. You also had Shanklin.
Keith, yeah, I do have Keith Shanklin as well. That'd be good. Your Honor, State of Florida versus Keith Shanklin, it's 23 CF 2250. Your Honor, this is a case that you just appointed me to at the beginning of this month. I haven't had a chance to meet with my client yet, which I intend to do very
October
shortly.
28th then.
October 28th. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I'll wait for them to bring up the juvenile.
We're working on bringing him up. Mr. Keach is next on the list. I believe he is in custody, so we can take this.
Morning, Your Honor. Jeremy Keach for the record. First case on your docket is Clinton Bengston, Bengston, 24 CF 940. I have a written offer of plea and abstention to misdemeanor. If I may approach.
Yep. Is he here?
He is not here, Your Honor.
All right.
He is
This
executed.
State of Florida versus Clinton Bankston, 24 CF 940. He's entered a no contest plea to disorderly conduct, a second-degree misdemeanor. He is going to, court's going to withhold adjudication of guilt, and count 2 is dismissed, which was the criminal mischief, the felony. He used to pay fines, $270 fines and court costs, $50 cost of prosecution, all payable within 45 days or sent to collections, and adjudication is withheld.
Thank you. And there's a signature line if the court needs it. Next on your docket would be Selena Garza, Garza, 24 CF 417, 24 CF 1472. She is present. She's outside. Garza. And I can, while we're waiting on her, I can pass over and take care of my other case. It's State of Florida versus Cameron Gully. He has 2 cases, 24 CF 84 and 24 CF 85. I'm going to ask for a continuance. It's come to our attention that there's some other matters related out of state that we need to track down. If we can move him to your next pretrial date. He is in custody in Walton County, and he was not transported.
August 28th.
All right, thank you. And going back to Ms. Garza, she's coming before the court. I spoke with the state. I think we're close to resolving this. If we could just put it on the next pretrial date, Your Honor.
August 28th, move it up to a miscellaneous if you get it resolved.
August 28th?
Excuse me, October 28th.
Okay, October
And
28th.
Move it up to a miscellaneous.
If we have a resolution, we'll do. All right, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. Charles Williams again. Mr. Whittington is joining us here. We've got 4 case numbers, Your Honor, 24 CF 444, 23 CF 2875, 2876, and I believe 2878. Your Honor, this is another case you just assigned me last week, so I'd appreciate that same to October 28th.
October 28th, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have, Judge.
Thank you. Dustin Durrell.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Your Honor, may it please the court, Dustin Durrell. My client is Mr. Daniel Arney. He is incarcerated, and they're bringing him right now. We do have a written plea agreement, Your Honor. I'm getting the state to review and sign it now.
Mr. Arney, would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for is course of truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
This is 24 CF 1223, State of Florida versus Daniel Earl Arney.
Yes, Your Honor, that's all that's on the docket. However, the plea does incorporate several other cases. Mr. Arney has a violation of probation in 2023 CF 2610, and we're stipulating to the court's jurisdiction to resolve a misdemeanor case, 2024 MM 2068. All of that is included on the plea agreement, Your Honor.
What judge is that?
I'm sorry?
Did he agree to it?
I spoke with the prosecutor, and she had no issue with it, but I have not had a conversation with the judge.
Right.
I know that Judge Ward has started taking notes.
And we did recently have Mr. Arney's misdemeanor court date where I informed the judge we were working on a plea in the felony court that should resolve the misdemeanor. He didn't express any hesitance to resolving that case at that time, Your Honor.
Is there something on the notice?
It does not say.
Well, I'll take a plea to everything but the misdemeanor. I want, there has to be something from Judge Ward that says that I can take a plea in his case. All right, so. You
Should I just strike that from the plea agreement then, Your Honor? Or?
Yeah, I'm not going to take a plea from another judge's case without the judge, something on the minutes or, the state attorney tell me they talked to the judge and it's all right.
You still want to resolve the felonies today? The judge is saying he's not going to accept the misdemeanor plea. I can try and get us pushed up on the misdemeanor as soon as possible.
I can bring you back
That's the
August
petty theft.
29th.
I got a bond on that. If I resolve this, I can bond
Yeah,
it.
if you can
Yes,
bond
sir.
out on that,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Mr. Arney would like to resolve the felony cases
All
today,
right.
Your Honor. Let me just strike through the misdemeanor language.
And you can plead out to Judge Ward on the misdemeanors. He's a lot nicer judge than I am anyway. That's who you'd probably want to plead to.
So I just struck through all the misdemeanor language. We're still doing everything else there, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. If I may approach, Your Honor?
All right. All right, this is 24 CF 1223, 23 CF 2610. And you want to,
My understanding, Your Honor, that the state will announce a null pros in the 24 CF case, with the understanding that Mr. Arney will admit the violation in the 23 CF case. The probation will be revoked and terminated. Mr. Arney will be sentenced to 6 months Okaloosa County Jail with credit for all time served in that matter.
so that's correct, Mr. Sprouse?
That is correct, Judge.
Okay. So you're entering a plea to, you're admitting violation of probation, Mr. Arney, in 23 CF 2610. You understand that?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Anyone force you, threaten you to enter this admission?
No, sir, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir, Your Honor.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Durrell did for you on your case?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Court finds admission freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Revokes and terminates probation. Sentences you to 6 months Okaloosa County Jail with credit for all time served. And the state's going to drop the charges in 24 CF 1223.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And those outstanding monies to collections, Your Honor?
Yes.
That's all I have today, Your Honor, if I may be excused.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gil Powell.
Cases, 2023, 2032, Terra Overstreet. Have you got another docket besides September the 3rd? It's going to be a plea of continuance.
We have September 5th.
September 5th.
Let's do it then.
All right, September 5th.
Yes, it is.
And that's Miss Overstreet? Okay.
Next case is 22-1043 Bryson Gurney. We've hired a forensic expert on this case. We need another continuance.
October 28th. Pull that microphone over there, Mr. Powell.
Sorry. Next case is 22-1776 Megan Valdez. We just completed depositions. Hopefully we can get through with this case. Need one more continuance, last one.
Judge, this is a 2022 case. If we can leave it set for docket day, we need to get this one done. It's a probationary offer, which is going to go away.
All right, we'll set this for September 3rd. Yeah, plead up if it's a
What about if we
probation.
just do it on the 5th? Can we do that one on the 5th too, since we got the other one on the 5th?
That's fine, Judge.
Yeah.
If it's okay with the court, we're
Sep-
here on the 5th anyway.
September 5th. Plead her up or trial. I mean, she's got a probation offer.
Okay. 23-140C Jessica Taylor, Judge. She's present. Judge, she substantially complied with everything. It's, only thing she hasn't done is completed the community service hours, but she's done most of them. And she works 40, 45 hours a week. The state, we talked about it with the state.
ETI recall, so what does the state want to do?
We're going to do substantial compliance on this, Judge, so we're going to dismiss. the
All
case.
right. Okay, it's dismissed. Thank you.
So you wait for me a minute. Next case is 23-138C, Jason McDonald, Judge. He's in the courtroom. Bo's case, but
Jason Dwight McDonald.
right.
Okay.
We're trying to resolve the case, but we'd like to continue it one time.
October 28th.
That's all I have, Judge. Thanks.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Joe Riosti.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Joseph Riosti for Kristen Douglas, who's an inmate, 2023 CF 111C. Your Honor, I was appointed to this case last week. It's a significant case.
October 28th.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm covering for Mr. Crawford. He has a case. Your case has been continued. I am. I'll be in to see you. Riosti. Yeah. His case is he has two cases, Isaiah Drownsend, 2024 CF 370. He's out of custody. Mr. Crawford says that there's a waiver on file for his appearance. And it needs to be set for a miscellaneous date so he can appear to enter a plea. He must live out of town.
What about September 5th?
No objection.
September 5th.
I'll let Mr. Crawford know.
Okay.
What day of the week is that?
Monday, Tuesday,
Thursday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know.
Thursday. The other case is Mr. Reardon, I believe, is present before the court. And Mr. Crawford has asked that this case be continued to the next pretrial conference to take depositions.
October 28th. Thank you.
That's all I have before Your Honor.
Randy Catalani.
Mr. Crawford? Yeah. I'll do that.
Randy Catalani.
Right here, sir.
Oh, okay. I didn't see you, but that guy walked in front of me. Okay.
Judge, I have one case on the docket, Tamika Hilliard, case number 24 CF 1487. Your Honor, it's the first time up. We need to do depositions on this case. If the state doesn't mind a continuance, I would appreciate that.
No objection.
October 28th, then.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have.
Thank you. Ms. Gooden? Morning.
We have Wesley Bertrand on the docket with you this morning,
All right, Wesley Bertrand.
23 CF 2071.
Okay.
We're asking for a continuance. The state has no objection.
October 20, 8th, October 28th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Nopes?
Morning, Your Honor. Marty Nopes on behalf of Robert Anderson, 23 CF 2338. Judge, it's my understanding that a co-defendant in this case has asked for depositions, so I'm assuming that the other co-defendants have continued with their cases.
We haven't handled it yet, but I understand that you need to depose the victim still.
So absolutely, yeah.
All right, October 28th, then. Is that enough time?
Yes, sir. That should be enough time.
Okay,
Yes, for the
thank you.
Judge, I then have Andrew Barnhill. Judge, Mr. Barnhill's case is He's actually got two, 23 CF 1308 and 24 CF 496. Judge, I'd ask to put his cases on docket day. I've got an appointment to meet with the Assistant State Attorney on Friday afternoon. So
By
maybe
September 3rd.
that'd be perfect, Judge.
Okay.
Thank you. You'll be back here on the docket day. Judge, I then have Melanie Bringle, 24 CF 789. Judge, she was here, spoke to her about 30 minutes earlier outside. We were just going to ask to put her on for docket day anyway.
All right, September 3rd.
Thank you, Judge. Judge Madison Chansey, 23 CF 427. Judge, the co-defendant in that case is represented by Mike Flowers, and it got continued to October 28th, I guess.
No objection, I just ask that you list our experts in discovery so I can oppose them.
Yes.
October 28th.
Justin Diaz. Judge, I'm going to ask to put this on for docket day. Mr. Diaz has cases over in Walton County, and we're thinking there's a way to get a global offer.
All right,
But we just
September 3rd.
haven't communicated that yet.
Okay, thank you, September 3rd.
Judge, I then have Terry Flores. Judge, I want to leave this set for docket day in hopes that we can get a resolution to it.
September 3rd.
Be out to see you. Be the end of the week, okay? Judge Michelle Kemp, I'd like to leave it set for docket day.
September 3rd.
Jeffrey Monk, 24 CF 269. Judge, I also want to leave it set for docket day. I'm meeting with the Assistant State Attorney on both of those
September
cases.
3rd.
I then have Jared Riley. Riley actually may have a waiver on file, but we're going to leave it set for docket day, and I think we've got a resolution on docket day.
All right, September 3rd.
Judge William Talbot, I'm leaving it set. So he's got 2020 CF 2925 and 22 CF 2507. Judge, we're going to leave it set for docket day. I'm meeting with the prosecutor on this case on Friday afternoon.
September 3rd.
Absolutely.
I think so.
And then finally, Judge, I have Aaron Zimmerman, 24 CF 326. If we could leave it set for docket day. I'm meeting with the Assistant State Attorney on this case on Thursday afternoon.
All right, September 3rd.
That's all I've got, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day.
Let's take about a 20-minute break.
Your Honor, we call Ms. Reynolds. Here she is. I think you just finished her case. She is here.
All right, thank you. Espaso.
When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Island's burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch.
rise, please.
Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3
Be about
p.m.,
a 20-minute break.
Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated for 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll. Fight fire with fire. Take one. Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire. Fire. Damn thing ain't working. Whoa! Not cool, bro.
I'm attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
Check out the soaps, bath bombs, and other bath and body products, all made by hand with natural ingredients at Hub City Soapery. Visit us at 1092 North Verdon Boulevard in Crestview or shop online at hubcitysoapery.com. Hub City Soapery.
This is Tiffany Woodham, State Farm's newest agent in Crestview. I'd like to personally invite you to stop by my office for a no-cost policy review. Let me help you start saving today. Call in, walk in, or click in at yourcrestviewagent.com.
Alex Barthay from the UPS store once again, and I wanted to let you know about our Sunday hours. We're open now 7 days a week. Normal hours that you've been expecting, but now we're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
For years, I proudly served Florida as a state trooper. During that time, I investigated over 1,000 car, motorcycle, and trucking crashes. My mission was simple, to help the victims. Now, as an injury attorney, I can do even more to help accident victims. Hi, I'm attorney Coy Browning. If you've been injured in a car accident, I'd be honored to help you. Call or visit us at browninglawfirm.com.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
Hello, this is Chris Norman at Bulldog Bail Bonds. Our office is in Crestview, Florida, but we service 7 Northwest Florida counties. If you ever find yourself in a jam, please give us a call. We're here to help you out.
Congratulations, Crestview's very own Dixie Dan Powell of Powell Injury Law, for your recent jury verdict of $11.5 million for your client from a death and injury against an inflatable amusement company. Recognized in 2017 as one of the top 100 civil trial lawyers in the state of Florida, and Dixie is AV preeminent rated. Dixie Dan Powell works tirelessly for his clients, as is evident by this extraordinary verdict. If you're taking your case to trial, be prepared. Contact Dixie Dan Powell and Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667.
Cyclone Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview's historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briar Patch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll.
Fight fire with fire, take one.
Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us. Because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working. Whoa!
Not cool, bro. I'm attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
Check out the soaps, bath bombs, and other bath and body products, all made by hand with natural ingredients at Hub City Soapery. Visit us at 1092 North Verdon Boulevard in Crestview or shop online at hubcitysoapery.com. Hub City Soapery.
This is Tiffany Woodham, State Farm's newest agent in Crestview. I'd like to personally invite you to stop by my office for a no-cost policy review. Let me help you start saving today. Call in, walk in, or click in at yourcrestviewagent.com.
Alex Barthay from the UPS store once again, and I wanted to let you know about our Sunday hours. We're open now 7 days a week. Normal hours that you've been expecting, but now we're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and that's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
For years, I proudly served Florida as a state trooper. During that time, I investigated over 1,000 car, motorcycle, and trucking crashes. My mission was simple, to help the victims. Now, as an injury attorney, I can do even more to help accident victims. Hi, I'm attorney Coy Browning. If you've been injured in a car accident, I'd be honored to help you. Call or visit us at browninglawfirm.com.
I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
Hello, this is Chris Norman at Bulldog Bail Bonds. Our office is in Crestview, Florida, but we service 7 Northwest Florida counties. If you ever find yourself in a jam, please give us a call. We're here to help you out.
Congratulations, Crestview's very own Dixie Dan Powell of Powell Injury Law, for your recent jury verdict of $11.5 million for your client from a death and injury against an inflatable amusement company. Recognized in 2017 as one of the top 100 civil trial lawyers in the state of Florida, and Dixie is AV preeminent rated. Dixie Dan Powell works tirelessly for his clients, as is evident by this extraordinary verdict. If you're taking your case to trial, be prepared. Contact Dixie Dan Powell and Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667.
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview's historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briarpatch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll. Fight fire with fire. Take 1. Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working.
Whoa! Not cool, bro. I'm Attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
Check out the soaps, bath bombs, and other bath and body products, all made by hand with natural ingredients at Hub City Soapery. Visit us at 1092 North Verdon Boulevard in Crestview or shop online at hubcitysoapery.com. Hub City Soapery.
This is Tiffany Woodham, State Farm's newest agent in Crestview. I'd like to personally invite you to stop by my office for a no-cost policy review. Let me help you start saving today. Call in, walk in, or click in at yourcrestviewagent.com.
Alex Barthay from the UPS store once again, and I wanted to let you know about our Sunday hours. We're open now 7 days a week. Normal hours that you've been expecting, but now we're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
For years, I proudly served Florida as a state trooper. During that time, I investigated over 1,000 car, motorcycle, and trucking crashes. My mission was simple, to help the victims. Now, as an injury attorney, I can do even more to help accident victims. Hi, I'm Attorney Coy Browning. If you've been injured in a car accident, I'd be honored to help you. Call or visit us at browninglawfirm.com.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
Hello, this is Chris Norman at Bulldog Bail Bonds. Our office is in Crestview, Florida, but we service 7 Northwest Florida counties. If you ever find yourself in a jam, please give us a call. We're here to help you out.
As I came into this case last cycle, it looks like our schedules have not been able to merge to where we can get these depositions actually scheduled. There's only 4 to take between the 2 cases. Won't take long, so I'm just moving to continue.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge. Next case I have is Samir Burchett. Robert Dees on behalf of Samir Burchett. There's a waiver of appearance in the court file, 24 CF 889. Your Honor, we're ready for trial in that case. We'd ask for a final plea day if you have one.
State's ready for trial.
Let me find him on the docket here.
State anticipates a day trial, exclusive of jury selection.
What was his name again?
Burchett, B-U-R-C-H-E-T-T. Samir Khalil Muhammad Burchett.
How many days you think?
Just 1 day, Judge.
Just 1 day. I think we could probably do a pick and go. I think we have.
Well, we'll see you on September 3rd. We'll talk about it then.
9-3. Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Judge, I'm also covering for Jason Cromie today. His client's last name is Tolley, T-O-L-L-E-Y. He's moving to continue. It looks like he's filed some motions for the court to hear. I'm not sure when they're set, but he's moving to continue to have those heard.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge. That's all we have, Judge. Thank you. Have a good day.
Sexto Rivera. Pardon? Oh, she's not here? Okay, we gotta wait for her to get back here. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Ms. Flowers? Morning.
Jennifer Flowers with the Office of Regional Conflict. For the record, first I have Nicholas Ashworth out of custody. This case number 24 CF 1209. We have reached an agreement with the state to plea to a misdemeanor. There is no score sheet attached.
Okay.
Page 28 of my docket, but if it's the same one.
State of Florida versus Nicholas Ashford, 24 CF 1209. Mr. Ashford, would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for is course of truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to enter a no contest plea to the charge of possession of drug paraphernalia, a misdemeanor, and the state's going to dismiss the felony. Is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form? Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea? Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea? Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Ms. Flowers did for you on your case?
Sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Judge you guilty. Sentence you to time served. $270 court costs, $150 cost defense. Money is to be paid within 90 days into collections. Okay. Thank you. All right.
Do we want to do? Okay, sure. Mr. Barnett?
Barnett?
Nehemiah Barnett and 23 CF 2523, 23 CF 2524, and 23 CF 2661. Your Honor, it appears Mr. Barnett was picked up yesterday on an order revoking bond. We would request a continuance to
October 28th. Thank you.
David Creech. David Creech present. Your Honor, I've been calling in the hall. I've had no contact with
All
Mr.
right.
Creech.
No bond capias.
Javara Sturm. Your Honor, Javara Sturm is here. I'm asking to set him on docket day without.
All right, September 3rd.
Thank you. Shane Fell. 20 CF 1878. Your Honor, this case, there's been an amended information filed. We have located some new witnesses in the case that need to be deposed. I have spoken with the state about this. We're requesting a continuance to depose these.
All right,
witnesses.
October 28th.
Yes, Judge.
All right.
I'll provide
Okay.
the names by end of day tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you. Rebecca Feller, 24 CF 1191. Your Honor, we set this for docket day on the 3rd for a plea. I just needed to discuss a few more matters with her.
September 3rd.
Thank you.
All right.
Kelvin Ford. Jennifer Flowers, with Office of Regional Conflict on 24 CF 765 and 24 CF 766, Kelvin Lee Ford. There has been a request for a Nelson hearing. I don't know if we want to conduct that today or if we want to set it on the 3rd.
Third.
Yes, Judge.
Thank you.
It was about the past attorney Timothy Gibbs.
Okay. We'll put you on the 3rd. Okay. Thank you. Bravin Gamble. 23 CF 1540, 13 CF 641. Your Honor, I acknowledge this is an older case, but it is new to me. I'm going through discovery, had a long conversation with Mr. Gamble, and there are some matters I would like to address. I'm requesting a continuance to look into those matters.
October 28th.
Carada Grantham. She is approaching. We have reached an agreement. Sure it's signed. If I may approach.
This is 24 CF 1230, State versus Carada Grantham. Ms. Grantham, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for is course of truth, so help you God.
I do.
You want to enter a no contest plea to the charge of possession of a controlled substance, third-degree felony?
Yes.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes.
You understand the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Ms. Flowers has done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is free and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it, withholds adjudication of guilt. $615 court costs, $150 cost of defense. Money is to be paid within 90 days into collections. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Brooklyn Hegland. 24 CF 639, 23 CF 1950. Your Honor, I had a Dr. McDonald just completed a competency eval that was just provided to me yesterday, I think, as well as the state. She was found competent to proceed. I would ask that we set her on docket day for me to meet with her and discuss the status of the case.
September 3rd.
No objection.
Court finds she's competent to proceed.
See you before the 3rd.
So wait, hold on one moment. What's going on?
You're gonna. Sydney Hinesley. This is Sydney Hinesley in 24 CF 276. We have reached an agreement with the state for a plea. I have gone over the agreement with Ms. Hinesley this morning, but she just needs to sign. One moment. And I'm just dating for her. If I may approach with the plea.
Ms. Hinesley, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for is course of truth, so help you God.
Yes.
This is 24 CF 276, State of Florida versus Sydney Michelle Hinesley. You want to enter a no contest plea to fleeing and attempting to elude a third-degree felony, reckless driving, a first-degree misdemeanor, resisting without violence, a first-degree misdemeanor, correct?
Yes.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes.
You understand the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No.
Are you happy with the work Ms. Flowers has done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Count 1 withholds adjudication, 2 years standard probation. Enter and complete outpatient drug classes and treatment. Standard court costs, $150 cost of defense, waive cost of supervision. Count 2 withhold adjudication. Sentenced to 11.29 months probation concurrent with count 1. Count 3, withhold adjudication, sentenced to 11.29 months probation concurrent with count 2 and count 1. Correct? Okay, thank you.
Sure, okay. Dalen Kendall. Dalen Kendall
Dalen Kendall?
is present and approaching in 23 CF 2607. We're requesting a continuance.
Morning, October 28th. Thank you, sir.
Anthony King. 23 CF 2708 and 23 CF 2723. Your Honor, still just completed the review of the discovery. We need to set depositions, which I will coordinate this week, requesting a continuance.
October 28th.
Randy Mathias. Or Matthias, sorry. I always get that wrong. This is Randy Joel Matthias, 24 CF 1001, 24 CF 1055. We have reached an agreement with the state, if I may approach.
All right, Mr. Matthias, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for is course of truth, so help you God.
I do.
This is 24 CF 1001, 24 CF 1005. You want to enter a no contest plea in 24 CF 1001 to felony petty theft, a third-degree felony, trespassing, a first-degree misdemeanor, and false ID to an LEO, a first-degree misdemeanor. And in 24 CF 1005, no contest plea to battery on a person detained in a prison or jail facility. Correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, sir.
You aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
I am, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Ms. Flowers did for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. In 24 CF 1001, count 1, judge guilty, sentenced to 14.625 months, Department of Corrections with credit for time served. Count 2, judge guilty, sentenced to time served. Count 3, judge guilty, sentenced to time served. In 24 CF 1005, you're judge guilty, sentenced to 14.625 months with credit for time served, Department of Corrections, and that's concurrent with 24 CF 1001. Both cases are concurrent with each other. 14.625 months, Department of Corrections. Credit for time served. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Russell McLaughlin. 24 CF 1304. Your Honor, I'm requesting a continuance.
No objection.
Mr. McLaughlin, October 28th. October 28th, sir, okay? Thank you.
I think the rest of mine are in custody. Miller, yeah. Charles Miller.
Miller?
Your Honor, and 24 CF 415. We are requesting a continuance. We have supplied the court as well as the state with a mental health evaluation wherein Mr. Miller was found not competent and not restorable. The state has indicated that they will be asking for a second evaluation.
Yes, Judge, we're going to file a motion for order to have a second.
All right, well, send me an order, stipulated order, and we'll continue till October 28th.
Thank you.
I'll come see you. I've been talking to your granddaughter. Okay, we're going to get it figured out.
Okay.
Ronald Patrick Mitchell is next, 22 CF 831, 24 CF 1240. We've been unable to reach an agreement with the state and are requesting a continuance.
What is it? Yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay.
All right. Turn the page.
October 28th, thank you.
Judge, for the record, the state's going to object. It's an old case, especially the one on the CO. That around the CO, it's from 2022.
And you wanted to continue it to why, Ms. Flowers?
Just to review, the state has indicated that there's a witness that's going to be called to testify that I still need to get the name of and that I might need to talk to prior to trial. Is that still a witness that you're?
Yes, we're going to be calling Major Oaks from the prison, so I foresee that we need depositions.
October 28th. Thank you. Thank you.
You didn't hear that?
I thought Mr. Mitchell entered. I thought his case was resolved. He didn't enter a plea to something?
No, Judge.
Okay.
Aaron Knopfsinger is next, 23 CF 2422.
Knopfsinger?
Your Honor, we're requesting a continuance to coordinate depositions with the state.
October 28th.
Mr. Rodriguez was taken care of earlier. And Christina Russell. Christina Russell, present. I've just been appointed, Your Honor. I don't think she's in custody.
No bond, capias.
Lawrence Rudd. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'd like to set Mr. Rudd on a docket day, or try to get a global offer.
September 3rd?
Yes, Judge. If we can't, then we'll continue. This isn't his only case. He's got 2 other cases, so.
All right.
Thank you. James Sparra is next, 24 CF 561. Mr. Sparra has requested a Nelson hearing, if we want to put that on the 3rd like the other.
We'll do it on September 3rd. Thank you.
What are we doing?
You'll come back on the 3rd. You filed for a Nelson hearing.
On the 3rd?
Yeah, so the
Okay.
judge will hear that on the 3rd.
All right.
Okay?
When am I going to get a copy of my?
September 3rd. Thank you.
Dakota Staines.
There's a shuffling on you.
Oh, sure. Cordell Thomas is out of custody. We can go ahead and call him, 24 CF 906. We're requesting a continuance to, there's a potential suppression issue that I will either file a motion in the next week and get it set, but we're requesting a continuance.
October 28th. Thank you.
I have 3 more in custody, but I guess they're. This is Dakota Blake Staines, 24 CF 1154. We still need discovery. We're requesting a continuance. It's my first time up.
October 28th.
Tipton, come on out, please, sir. Stay next to Attorney Pitt.
Alvin Tipton is 22 CF 894, 16 CF 1262. We're requesting a continuance. We've reached a new witness that needs to be deposed, that I've given the name to the state. We'll send it in a minute discovery either by end of day or tomorrow and coordinate those depositions.
October 28th.
Erica Varner. Next will be Erica Alicia Varner, 24 CF 1019. And we have reached an agreement with the state.
It's 24 CF 1019, State versus Erica Varner. Ms. Varner, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this course is true, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, you want to enter a no contest plea to the charge of arson, a first-degree felony?
Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Ms. Flowers did for you on your case?
Yes.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Judge you guilty. Sentence you to 36 months standard probation. Entered in complete path of grace, inpatient rehabilitation, and aftercare. Bars to beds. Standard court costs. $150 cost of defense. Waive cost of supervision. Adjudicated guilty. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Sure. I can step back.
Sexto Rivera. Good morning.
Your Honor, we're here in Mr. Rivera's case. Subsequent to the last court appearance, we did have an opportunity to meet with Mr. Rivera in person at that time, and subsequent to that, he did share with me a great deal of documentation in electronic format. The state is still reviewing that. We respectfully ask for one more continuance. I do not know if Mr. Rivera agrees with that or not.
Your Honor, before I agree with that, I just want to make something for the record, put something for the record. Last year, January 2023, I submitted this motion to dismiss based on the false statements made by the police and the report and everything. If you can have this to the judge. So, as you can see, I stated that at number 1, 2, 3, and further down the line, like Ms. Busseau was saying, like Steve was saying, I showed a lot of evidence, which is all outlined in there. Now, the state replied to that motion with this. She denied. And remember, this is 2023. As she stated, we did get to meet, and this meeting was recorded. Ms. Busseau stated that she had not watched the evidence that she had in her possession for over 2 years, which is the motion I submitted. So I wonder how she was able to deny that without even watching the document.
We hear on a motion.
So
We're not here on, you have to set this for some type of hearing.
so I just wanted to put that on the record. I am agreeing to her continuance. That was for the record, to show that Ms. Busseau has been from the very first time.
Review that paper, review the paperwork, Ms. Basso, October 28th, and see if y'all can't get it
I thought
resolved.
it was for September 9.
Trials are at October 28th.
We're continuing it to October 28th because she asked for a continuance based on this new information.
Thank you. We'll go on October 28th at 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Rivera, I'll set up another meeting for that. Please. And we'll do that in Crestview. Is that acceptable? Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Y'all work hard on getting that resolved.
We've been communicating, Your Honor.
Mr. Hardy?
Good morning, Your Honor. First case I have is Byron Harrison. Mr. Harrison's present and approaching, Your Honor.
I called you earlier, Mr. Hardy, but you were not here.
I was on a Zoom with Judge Collier in Bay County that I thought would last 10 minutes and lasted an hour and a half, so apologize, Your Honor. Mr. Harrison just hired me last week, and it's our first time up. I'm going to ask to continue the case. No objection.
October 28th, then.
Your Honor, my second case is Timothy Holt. Your Honor, we're asked to leave Mr. Holt set for trial.
Let me find him real quick. All right, we'll set him for docket day, September 3rd.
Yes.
Is he here?
He was, Your Honor. I think he just stepped out. I had him go to my office and sign some paperwork. And, Your Honor, my last case is Vince Ramirez. There's a waiver on file, and, Your Honor, we're asking to leave Mr. Ramirez on docket day for a plea or continue. There was an offer by the state that we want to discuss.
No objection.
How many days on Mr. Holt? 1 day?
1 day
Yes, Your
excluding
Honor.
jury selection, Your Honor.
And then the next person was Ramirez. You wanted to continue, as you said?
Plea or continue, leave him on docket day.
Okay, September 3rd.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have.
Okay. Ms. Flowers?
This is Joshua Jackson, 24 CF 445, and other case number, sorry, Your Honor. 23 CF 2131. You'd like to leave this set for docket day for a potential plea or.
September 3rd. Thank you, Mr. Jackson.
Okay, this is the motion I'm going to file on your date's going to make an amended offer, okay? You just need to sign there.
September 3rd.
Yep, next week. And that's all I have, Judge, if I may, maybe.
Yes.
How long is that?
Next week. I'll come see you before then, okay?
All right, thank you.
Are there any other private attorneys out there that I've met? Oh, Mr. Cobb?
Morning, Judge.
Morning.
Kevin Russell. Well, I guess I should have done it alphabetically, and that would have been Marshall first, but I called Russell. I apologize.
All right. Kevin Tyrone Russell?
Yes, sir. Judge, this case, I was just recently appointed, I believe this month. I've received all of the discovery from the state. They sent over to me a global offer. I'm working through that and discussing it with Mr. Russell and with the state. I'm going to ask for one continuance to October 28th, and I believe I can have it resolved.
Well, move it up if you can. We'll set October 28th. Move it up if you can get it
If
resolved.
I get a plea resolution, I'll just contact the court and get an earlier date.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge. You're welcome. Judge Jason Cobb on behalf of Trace Marshall. That's a similar situation, except I was appointed to represent Mr. Marshall in July. I've received the discovery from the state except for a webcam video.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge. And if I get it resolved, I'll get an earlier date.
All right. Thank you.
See you, everybody. Yes, sir. Judge, those are two I have. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
We got a few pro se custody if you want me.
Yeah.
So, Jamarcus Hall?
They out of custody?
They're showing that custody.
Is Jamarcus Hall here? No bond, Capias.
Judge, if this is 24 CF 1515, is that what we have? I have him as an FFJ, and he signed a waiver.
Okay.
Extradited.
Oh.
So, probably not here.
Are we no prosecuting the case?
I didn't file on it.
All right, so I'll withdraw the capias, and you're not going to file? Okay. Next case.
Justin Peacock?
Justin Peacock? No bond, capias.
All the pro ses, I see Mr. Tony walking in.
Jeff Tony? Right on time. I just about to issue no bond capias for you.
Judge Lewis says hi.
Good. Is this Richard McKay?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, we have a settlement agreement pursuant to negotiation with the state. We resolved this matter.
You got your form?
I have it, Judge.
Mr. McKay, this is 24 CF 988. Would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for us court's the truth, so help you God. Okay.
Your Honor, pursuant to negotiations with the state with regards to this matter, the defendant withdraws his previous entered plea of not guilty and agrees and stipulates to the below offenses as charged count 1 and count 2. The defendant shall plea no contest. Adjudication would be withheld. He'll be credited with time served, and he's ordered to pay court costs of $615 within 60 days. May I proceed, Your Honor?
Thank you. All right, Mr. McKay, you want to enter a no contest plea to the charge of possession of a controlled substance without a prescription, third-degree felony, and narcotics equipment possession, a misdemeanor. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yeah.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Tony's done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Count 1, adjudication is withheld, sentence to time served. Standard court costs or court costs of $615 payable within 60 days or to judgment. Count 2, adjudication is withheld. Sentence to time served is standard court costs payable within 60 days or sent to judgment. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Anything further, Mr. Tony?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's all I have, Judge. May I be excused?
Yeah.
Good seeing you, Judge.
Thank you. Anyone out there that does not have an attorney? All right, Mr. Gibbs or Ms. Rivers?
Your Honor, I have several that I could call that are out of custody.
Yeah.
If the court would like, I have several that I intend to ask for a continuance, if I can just
Yeah,
list them all.
get the out of custody people first, if we could.
Absolutely. Judge, individuals that I'd like to continue to next cycle, I'll just list them alphabetically. First is Traquan Albergati. I did speak with him this morning. Is Mr. Albergati present? Is he in the hallway?
You saw him earlier? You saw him here in
I
the
spoke
courtroom?
with him earlier this morning, Judge. I needed an
Okay.
appointment with him.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge. Next, out of custody for next cycle, Judge, I would request, let me make sure I've got my list as well. I believe that's going to be next is going to be Courtney Ard.
Courtney?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm just trying to make sure she's,
Courtney Ard here.
she was outside, Judge. They may have gone to talk. They may have gone to the restroom. I did speak with her.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge. Next, that is out of custody for continuance, Judge, would be Cecily Austin. She also was, actually, Judge, I would request to waive her presence. She had to go to a medical issue. We'll ask to leave her for Monday for docket day.
Let me know if you object to these continuances.
Just one question on Courtney Art. Did you set it for docket day?
We can just set it for docket day.
Let's do docket day.
Yeah,
yes.
that's fine with me. I think that was my intention.
Ard, September 3rd.
All right, make sure. Well, I'll just go through everybody out of custody, and then if there's any objection, we'll take care of it. For Mr. DeMarcus Abrams, Judge 24 CF 204, 24 CF 520. Judge, I'd like to leave him set for docket day without subpoenas. We just need some paperwork to get this resolved.
Are you DeMarcus Abrams? September 3rd, okay?
Come back
Thank
next
you.
Tuesday so we can go over, come back next Tuesday so we can talk. All right. Next Tuesday. Yeah, next Tuesday, you'll be in court. Next judge is Nicholas Adkins. Your Honor, Mr. Adkins is present approaching 24 CF 1457. Judge will ask to set him for docket day without subpoenas as well. We're waiting on an evaluation report from Dr. Zeman.
September 3rd.
Thank you, Judge. All right.
September 3rd. Thank you, sir.
September the 3rd, Judge, you want to?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir, Mr. Judge, you want to? I was just going to say, I appreciate it, yes, sir. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Next out of custody, Judge, I have, we talked about Ms. Austin. Out of custody, I have Delmarcus Barkley, Judge, 24 CF 172. Mr. Barkley is present and approaching. We are requesting a continuance to next cycle.
October 28th, Mr. Barkley. Okay, October 28th. Thank you.
There's a guy, Bolton that's looking for
business cards. Next out of custody, Judge, I have Mr. John Beagles. He also had some health issues and would request to waive his appearance this morning. I'd like to set him for docket day as well. He's going to meet with me tomorrow.
Okay, September 3rd.
Thank you, Judge. Next out of custody is Mr. Michael Bell. Judge, Mr. Bell is present and approaching 24 CF 1340, 24 CF 1355. We'll request a continuance on this case, Judge. We're going to do some depositions in light of some defense issues that I brought to the state.
All right, October 28th. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Next, Your Honor, is Mr. Stephen Bolden. Your Honor, Mr. Bolden is present and approaching. I'd like to set him for Thursday. I think he had gotten a probation offer at one point that he wanted to discuss with me. We just haven't had a chance to do that, so I'd like to set him for Thursday morning without subpoenas.
September 3rd.
Or can we do the 829, Judge?
August 29th.
Thank you, Judge. 9 o'clock. Yeah. Next out of custody, Judge, I have Mr. Anthony Brown, 24 CF 1140. Mr. Brown is present and approaching. We're asking for a continuance, Judge. He's provided a new witness to me that I need to discuss as well as interview before moving forward.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge.
All
right.
Thank you.
Give me a call. Next out of custody, I have Jonathan Cantwell. Your Honor, Mr. Cantwell is present and approaching. Judge, this is 23 CF 844. We are ready for trial.
State's ready.
Okay. How many days we need for this?
One at most.
One sounds good.
Mr. Gibbs, did you have Javon Harris also?
That is outside of my alphabet, Judge, so I do not represent him.
Who has that?
Judge, we handled Javon Harris earlier with Larissa Dudley. She's got him on the VOP. I've got, at least I think it was Harris. Hang on. Yeah, Harris.
That one's
He
not-
set 9-3. We announced ready for trial on it.
9-3.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we'll see you on docket day, September 3rd.
Thank you, Judge.
Y'all can't get this one worked out?
We'll try, Judge. Next out of custody, Judge, I have Mr. Gregory Carroll. Your Honor, Mr. Carroll is present and approaching 22 CF 1986. We're asking for a continuance in this case to next cycle.
October 28th, Mr. Carroll.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Next, out of custody, Judge, I have a Timothy Carter. There should be a waiver on file for Mr. Carter, 21 CF 2874. We have a new offer with the state that I'm discussing with him. I'd like to leave him set for docket day without subpoenas so he can come and take care of that. Thank you, Judge. Next, out of custody, I have Peggy Casper. Ms. Casper? She is present and approaching, Judge, 24 CF 989. We're working on rehab options for Ms. Casper. We're asking for a continuance.
No objection.
October 28th. Thank you.
And then you took care of Mr. Cook. Fabulous. Next, Your Honor, out of custody, I have Ms. Deborah Corey. 24 CF 1491, Judge, we have reached an agreement with the state in Ms. Corey's case. I do not have a written plea, but it calls for an adjudication of guilt, credit for time served, and court costs.
Felony or misdemeanor?
Felony, Judge.
We'll set it for August 29th.
Okay, we can do that. Can you come back Thursday? All right, we'll come back Thursday, Judge. All right. Next, Your Honor, I have Mr. Stephen Crooks, or Stephen Crooks. I spoke to him this morning. Mr. Crooks, is he out in the hallway? Judge, I think I still need to get body cam on this case, so we were going to ask for a continuance.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge.
I think it was sent over.
It may have just been sent over.
It was the wrong body cam, right?
That was one of the issues, I think, yeah. Next out of custody, Judge, I have Mr. John Dennis. Mr. Dennis was just here, and we were anticipating resolution.
All right, we'll set him for August 29th.
There he is.
Is he here? Okay.
He's here, Judge. I don't have a written plea. It also is for a felony, so we can leave him set for the 29th if you'd like.
All right, Mr. Dennis, going to bring you back August 29th, just in 3 days. Okay?
Come back Thursday. Next out of custody, Judge, is Mr. Horace Durden. Mr. Durden? Mr. Durden? Judge, this is 22 CF 2587. I think we have reached an agreement to continue this case because we have another witness we're still trying to depose in this case. And if we can't get him, then we'll go from there.
October 28th, Mr. Durden.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Next, Your Honor, is Mr. William Ewing. Mr. Ewing? Mr. Ewing is present and approaching, Judge. This is 24 CF 569. Judge, we're ready for trial. We have tried to negotiate, and Mr. Ewing, I believe, we'll just set it for trial for this cycle.
State's ready for trial.
And we wouldn't need more than a day.
More than a day?
We would not need more than a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, Mr. Ewing, we'll see you September 3rd.
That's Cody Sprouse. That's me. Sprouse. Next, Your Honor, I have Ms. Kelly Fernald. Ms. Fernald? She was also present this morning, Judge. I spoke with her. I need FDLE. We were asking for a continuance.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge. Next, out of custody, I have Mr. Jad Franklin. Mr. Franklin, Jad Franklin. There are still a few people outside. On Mr. Franklin's case, Judge, we were going to request a continuance as well. Yes, we were requesting a continuance. We were trying to get medical records for the alleged victim. I believe the state's requesting those.
Jad Franklin?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Franklin?
We just announced for everybody represented by you to come on in. We'll see.
We'll start issuing cases if they don't show up after a break.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this morning.
There's plenty of seats in here if you just look around. Next.
All right. After Mr. Franklin, Judge, I have Zacchaeus Guerin. Mr. Franklin is here in the white shirt approaching, Judge. Guerin. Your Honor, Mr. Zacchaeus Guerin is present before the court, 24 CF 1159. I'd like to set him for docket day without subpoenas. We just need some paperwork, I believe, for
September 3rd.
previously discussed.
Yeah. You should have a contract with AutoZone. I just need the contract from AutoZone so I can incorporate it.
Okay, all right, we'll get that.
So this is Mr. Guerin,
Yes, Your Honor, Zacchaeus Garrett.
September 3rd.
Thank you, Judge. All right, so we'll get that, I'll get that from the Benita. And then Mr. Franklin is present, approaching Judge. We're requesting a continuance to next cycle. The state's requesting the alleged victim's medical records.
All right, Mr. Franklin, short pants are not allowed in court. If you wear short pants, I'm going to put you in jail next time.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Next out of custody, Judge, I have Tricia Gatewood. She is present and approaching Judge, 23 CF 1533. We are requesting one final continuance in this case. We've gotten a lot of the depositions done. She and I are going to discuss any other counteroffers that we want to bring. We've gotten a new offer that we're also discussing.
When'd you want it?
I asked to put this on September 26th.
That's fine.
September 26th. Thank you.
Status before we really set up a trial, if we set up a trial. So give me a call before then. Yeah, you're good to go. Next out of custody, Judge, is Mr. Dennis Gibson. Mr. Gibson is present and approaching. Judge, this is 23 CF 2605. We got a new offer from the state I'd like to discuss with him, so I'd like to leave him set for docket day without subpoenas on 9/3.
September 3rd, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. All right, give me a call. See you tomorrow. Next, Your Honor, is Miss Melissa Goldsboro. This is 23 CF 2633. Ms. Goldsboro is present and approaching, Judge.
She can stay there if she's...
You can stay right there. And otherwise, we are ready for trial.
State's ready.
And for the record, we are considering potentially making this a judge trial.
State's not, though. State's not interested in the judge trial.
All right, September 3rd.
Thank you, Judge. Next out of custody, Judge, I have Mr. Dylan Grantham. Who's present and approaching. This is 24 CF 1482. We're still in some negotiations with the state on this one. I'd like to continue this to next cycle, in all honesty.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you,
Give me a
sir.
call. Next out of custody, I have Mr. James Green. This is 24 CF 1441. Mr. Green is present and approaching. We got a new offer from the state earlier as well. I'd like to leave him set for docket day on Tuesday without subpoenas to discuss that with him.
September 3rd, Mr. Green. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Give me a call. See you tomorrow. Next, Your Honor, I have Mr. Jacob Grice, 22 CF 3177. Mr. Grice is present and approaching. He did have another case on docket, I think 23 CF 1431. The state's, I believe, has dismissed that case since. I'd like to leave this case set on docket day without subpoenas to try to reopen negotiations on that first case.
September 3rd. Thank you.
Judge. And my last out of custody this morning that I've spoken to already is Mr. Keith Griffin. This is 23 CF 2138. Mr. Griffin is present and approaching, Your Honor. We are requesting a continuance. We still need an FDLE report on this case before I can advise him what.
October 28th.
Thank you.
FDLE report has already been back.
Oh, it did come back? I didn't get it yet.
And I
Okay.
amended the information. It's not cocaine, allegedly a different substance.
We'll check that. We'll check that. All right. Thank you, Judge. So give me a call. Next court date is October 28th. Yes, sir.
I amended the information as well.
Okay. I must not have seen that yet then.
Happened yesterday.
That's probably why I hadn't seen it. All right. I think that's all I have out of custody right now. I'll get back with you. Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Rivers, out of custody people.
Yes, Your Honor, the first one is Amber Foreman,
23 CF 1866.
Who is it?
Amber Foreman. She's been here all morning, Your Honor. I'll just go to the next one.
What did you want?
Your Honor, she had to pay all her fees. I did check with the clerk during the break, and she has paid all her fees, so we're going to be asking for a dismissal.
State will dismiss the case.
All right, it's dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor. The next one out of custody, Your Honor, is Corey Coachman Seiler. We've reached an agreement in this matter. If I may approach.
All right.
Mr. Seiler, you want to stand right up here?
All right, it's 24 CF 813, State versus Corey Coachman Seiler. Mr. Seiler, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for us court's the truth, so help you God. All right, you want to enter a no contest plea to a lesser included offense of possession of paraphernalia, a misdemeanor on count 1, and count 2, driving license suspended or revoked, a misdemeanor also. So you want to enter a no contest plea to 2 misdemeanors, correct?
Sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form? Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea? Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea? Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today? Are you happy with the work Ms. Rivers did for you on your case? Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. You are sentenced to $305
Yes, Your
court costs and $50 cost of prosecution, $50 PD fee, $50 app fee, all payable within 90 days or sentenced to a judgment. Adjudicated guilty on both counts. Thank you.
Your Honor, the next one that I have that should be out of custody is Gerald Parker, and I have not seen him this morning. Okay, Your Honor, if I could just hold off on him, we'll call him back later because I need to talk to him.
We'll call you a little bit later. She needs to talk to you.
Yeah, I didn't see him. All right. Your Honor, the next one is Dakota Perry, 24 CF 936. He is present and approaching. We're going to request a continuance to the next court date, Your Honor, next pretrial conference.
October 28th.
October 28th. All right, Your Honor, Richard Perry, 24 CF 1303. Going to ask continue this to October 28th. Call me and we'll see if we can't work
October
your case out.
28th.
Okay, that's okay.
Thank you. October 28th.
Eric Pope.
Eric Pope. Lobon Capius.
Tina Proctor, she is present, Your Honor, 24 CF 981. She's a bit hard of hearing.
Proctor.
I'll go back to her, Your Honor. She's here. We'll just go back. Joshua Riling is present and approaching. Is the state going to dismiss the case based on what Father was saying? No. We're going to set it for trial, Your Honor. We believe it'll take a day.
All right, September 3rd.
September 3rd at 9 a.m. Alicia Riddle, 24 CF 1264. Your Honor, she is present and approaching. I just recently met with her. She's going to try to provide me with some discovery. We're going to request a continuance to October 28th.
No objection.
October 28th, thank you.
Samuel Roberts, he is present, Your Honor, and approaching. We're going to ask continuance to October 28th.
All right, October 28th, Mr. Roberts, thank you.
Thomas Robinson, 24 CF 1287. I believe he was in the back of the courtroom. There he is. He's approaching. We're going to request a continuance to October 28th.
October 28th, thank you, sir.
Kevin Rogers, he is present, Your Honor, 24 CF 749. We set him for trial last time. The state continued. We're setting him again.
Trial.
Yes, Your Honor. September 3rd. I don't know. Yeah. Just call in to make sure I can get in touch with you, okay?
Is that a one-day?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
The next one, Your Honor, is Darren Rose, 23 CF 333. Your Honor, we'd like to put him on for docket day for a plea. September 3rd. September 3rd at 9 a.m.
All right, September 3rd, thank you, sir.
Nkosi Seals, he is present, Your Honor, 24 CF 877. I'd like to put him on for October 28th.
All right, October 28th, Mr. Seals, thank you.
David Seffens, 23 CF 308. We'd like to put him on for docket day of September 3rd. September 3rd
All right,
at 9 a.m.
September 3rd, Mr. Seffens, thank you.
Ayanna Sin.
PTI recall. Is this one of these, she didn't pay her money or something?
Judge, I'm going to ask for a capias.
No bond capias.
Let's see. Brian Levi Smith, 23 CF 1660.
Ryan Smith,
Your Honor.
We're going to ask for a capias, Judge.
no bond capias.
Rebecca Thomas, 24 CF 937. Also, would you like to put this on for the docket day of 9/3?
I think we can get it done by then, yes, ma'am.
September 3rd at 9 a.m.
Okay.
September 3rd, thank you.
Marco Tubbs. Last time, I know he was in the hospital, but that was last cycle. I haven't had any contact.
State asks for a capias.
No bond capias, son.
Lauren Valmajoa, 23 CF 2424. This is going to be a PTI with a plea, Your Honor. If I could get that from Mr. Berry real quick. Work out the DUI with property.
All right, Miss Valmajoa, is that correct?
Valmojoa.
Valmajoa? This is 23 CF 2424, Lauren Valmachoa. Would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for us court's the truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to enter into this pretrial intervention agreement with a plea, meaning if you don't complete this agreement, you'll be sentenced according to this agreement. You understand that? So you want to enter a no contest plea to the charge of carrying concealed firearm, a third-degree felony, possession of alcohol by a person under 21, a misdemeanor, reckless driving, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
A misdemeanor, possession of cannabis under 20 grams, a misdemeanor, and possession of paraphernalia, 4 counts, all misdemeanors. So you want to enter a no contest plea to all those charges, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you happy with the work Ms. Rivers has done for you on your case?
Yes, I am.
All right, well, complete this agreement, then I believe all these charges will be dismissed, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Make sure you do it. I think you've got a year to do it. So don't mess around, because it's a lot of criminal cases that are going to go away if you'll just do these things, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor, the next one is Lizbeth Velez Segarra. Your Honor, we received a phone call from her mother. She was in a serious car wreck last week. She had to have emergency surgery. She's still in the hospital. I did provide that to the state. They're asking for a continuance.
And the state has no objection. Do we know, it says to be determined when she's released, but do you want to kick it to the 28th?
Yeah.
October 28th.
Because they said she had to have surgery. Jason Walterman.
Jason Walterman. No bond capias.
Devontae Wiley. I need to meet with Mr. Wiley to go over his case. I'm going to request a continuance to October 28th.
No objection.
October 28th, Mr. Wiley. Thank you.
My card. Jade Williams. Ms. Williams is present and approaching. If I may approach her.
Ms. Jade Williams, you please raise your right hand to be sworn. You swear the testimony you give for us court's the truth, so help you God. This is State of Florida versus Jade Marshall Williams, 24 CF 1015. You want to enter a no contest plea, the charge of possession of drug paraphernalia, 2 counts, and the state's going to dismiss count 1 and 2, correct?
That's the agreement, Judge.
So you're pleading to no contest to 2 misdemeanors. You understand that? Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form? Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea? Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea? Are you happy with the work Ms. Rivers has done for you on your case? Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. This is counts 3 and 4. Sentenced to 12 months probation concurrent with each other, waive cost supervision, $305 court cost, $50 cost prosecution, $50 PD fee, $50 app fee. Have a substance abuse evaluation, completing recommended counseling, not to possess or consume alcohol or drugs without written prescription. And and adjudicated guilty on both counts.
And Your Honor, if you hadn't mentioned it, I wasn't paying attention, waive cost of supervision?
Yeah.
Got it? Okay, good.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, the next one is Ronald Willingham, 24 CF 1449.
Ronald Willingham.
Is President approaching, if I may approach?
State of Florida versus Ronald Willingham, 24 CF 1449. Mr. Willingham, you want to enter a no contest plea to possession of paraphernalia, misdemeanor, resisting without violence, a misdemeanor, correct? Would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give before this court is true, so help you God. The state's going to dismiss count 1, possession of cannabis, a third-degree felony.
That's correct, Judge.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form? Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea? Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea? Are you under the influence of medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today? Are you happy with the work Ms. Rivers did for you on your case? Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Judge you guilty on both counts. Sentence you to 10 days, Okaloosa County Jail. Credit for time served, $305. Court costs $50 cost of prosecution, $50 PD fee, $50 app fee. How much time has he served?
Served any time, Your Honor.
None? Okay, 10 days county jail. Thank you.
Yes, sir, yes. He is prepared to go today.
Okay.
Your Honor, I see that Ms. Proctor has walked back into the courtroom. Tina Proctor, 24 CF 981.
Did I issue a capias for her?
No, Your Honor, I asked to go back because I said I'd seen her. She's the one that's hard of hearing.
All right.
Your Honor, we're going to request a continuance to October 28th.
October 28th, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. And that is all of my out of custodies for right now, except for Mr. Parker that I need to speak to.
Mr. William?
One other out of custody, Your Honor.
Okay.
Mr. Borland? Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Bradley Borland. Judge, this is 24 CF 175. We are requesting a continuance in this case.
October 28th, thank you.
Judge.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'll call.
Yes, please.
Mr. Williams?
Thank you, Judge. Judge, I'm going to try to go nearly paperless today. All right, first case that I have is Christine Hamilton.
Christine Hamilton? Did y'all want to go through lunch, take a 20-minute break, or do you want to take a lunch break?
Judge, I'm going to have to, I don't mind going until we can clear out the civilians, but at some point I'll need to, A, shuffle the deck, and B, take a lunch break.
Okay, we'll see how we do.
Christine Hamilton, Judge, I'm going to request a continuance.
October 28th, thank you.
All right, ma'am. Tom Hammonds. Okay, I'll call him again in just a minute. Lennon Harris.
Lennon Harris, all right.
Judge, likewise on Mr. Harris, I need to get him into the office, so I'm going to move to continue.
October 28th.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Jesse Herndon. Judge, on Mr. Herndon's case, I'm going to announce ready for trial.
Ready for trial? Yes, state's ready for trial.
Thank you, Judge. All right, that's it, Mr. Herndon. You'll need to be back in court on September 3rd for docket day. William Hinesley. Judge, we set this case for trial previously and the state had moved to continue it. I'm going to announce ready for trial again.
Your Honor, I have to ask again, one more time, and the last time. I'm trying to retrieve all the victims' medical records, and I don't have them yet. It's from
October
different
28th.
facilities. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Judge. Okay, October 28th. Kelvin Lee Holmes. Judge, on Mr. Holmes' case, we're going to need to continue this one more time. We had one of the victims scheduled for depot and then got appointed to her, had to get her a new lawyer, and so we had to cancel her depot.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Sorry, Judge, I'm having computer issues. Next one is going to be Daniel Horn. Judge, this one's a plea.
All right. Mr. Horn, would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this court's truth, so help you God. Is this Daniel Horn or Joseph?
This is Daniel Horn.
Daniel, okay. All right. This is 23 CF 1088, State versus Daniel Lucas Horn. You want to enter a no contest plea to impersonating firefighter, third-degree felony, correct? Did you read and sign his plea and sentencing agreement form?
Did, Your Honor.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea? Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea? Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today? Are you happy with the work Mr. Williams did for you on the case?
I am.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it, withholds adjudication, sends you to 1-year probation, have a mental health evaluation, completing recommended treatment, standard court costs, costs of prosecution, and PD fees. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Supervision fees waived, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Candace House.
Candace House.
Judge, if we can pass this, let's go to the 5th without subpoenas, or it looks, yeah, let's do it that way. She just needs some more time with me for me to go over it with her.
No objection.
Okay, we'll have it
I'm just not sure I can do it by docket day on the 3rd, Judge.
October 28th.
All right, Judge.
All right, we need to take a 10-minute recess. Thank you.
Okay.
Can I make an appointment with you right now?
No, you got to call the office. I don't keep my own book. He set you out a full docket, okay? But
What day is
I
that?
can, October 28th. But I can bring you in early if we get it worked out and you
Okay.
want to take a plea earlier than that.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no problem.
So Vincent is. So if you want to do it.
Maybe half. Oh, there's like 300 and some odd people on it. Yeah, his continuances.
When I talked to them about it, they said he's not here now. Gonna put him at the very end. And,
That's cool. That's fine.
I mean, it's, all you're doing is punting them south, right?
Right. The state bar was in transfer, so you gotta sign the order at some point.
You don't have our problem anymore.
Yes, 10-minute break. Be the south end.
I like when problems become.
Congratulations, Crestview's very own Dixie Dan Powell of Powell Injury Law, for your recent jury verdict of $11.5 million for your client from a death and injury against an inflatable amusement company. Recognized in 2017 as one of the top 100 civil trial lawyers in the state of Florida, and Dixie is AV Preeminent rated. Dixie Dan Powell works tirelessly for his clients, as is evident by this extraordinary verdict. If you're taking your case to trial, be prepared. Contact Dixie Dan Powell and Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667.
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview's historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briarpatch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll. Fight fire with fire. Take one. Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working. Whoa! Not cool, bro.
I'm Attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
Check out the soaps, bath bombs, and other bath and body products
all made by hand with natural ingredients at Hub City Soapery. Visit us at 1092 North Verdon Boulevard in Crestview or shop online at hubcitysoapery.com. Hub City Soapery.
This is Tiffany Woodham, State Farm's newest agent in Crestview. I'd like to personally invite you to stop by my office for a no-cost policy review. Let me help you start saving today. Call in, walk in, or click in at yourcrestview.agent.com.
Alex Barthay from the UPS store once again, and I wanted to let you know about our Sunday hours. We're open now 7 days a week. Normal hours that you've been expecting, but now we're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
For years, I proudly served Florida as a state trooper. During that time, I investigated over 1,000 car, motorcycle, and trucking crashes. My mission was simple, to help the victims. Now, as an injury attorney, I can do even more to help accident victims. Hi, I'm attorney Coy Browning. If you've been injured in a car accident, I'd be honored to help you. Call or visit us at browninglawfirm.com.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
Hello, this is Chris Norman at Bulldog Bail Bonds. Our office is in Crestview, Florida, but we service 7 Northwest Florida counties. If you ever find yourself in a jam, please give us a call. We're here to help you out.
Judge, if I may, Mr. Hammonds is back in the courtroom. Tom Hammonds? Come up, Mr. Hammonds. Judge, we've gone over the plea offer several times. I need to go over it with him again, though. What I'm going to ask is that we leave him on docket day without subpoenas, and I'll get him back into the office again. He's kind of an older gentleman, and things have to be explained to him more than once.
How old is he?
How old are you, Mr. Hammonds?
80. How?
80?
September 3rd. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay.
All right. Call my office, okay, and I'll make sure Sarah finds time for you.
Thank you so
Okay?
much. Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Want to call today?
Yeah, if you would, or I tell you what, better yet, call her tomorrow. That'll give me a chance to talk with her, okay? All right, Judge, let's see. All right, Jason Howell. Judge, let's leave this on the trial docket.
Trial?
Yes, sir. You want him in for docket day 9-3?
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge. All right, sir, I'll need to see you in court again on 9-3, okay? All right. Michael Aaron Hudson.
These cases go to trial, and the court has a chance to hear more evidence about what's going on. It chances for a
Judge,
you know what I'm
on Mr. Hudson's case, I think this is going to be a plea. He needs to call and talk to DMV about what he'd have to do to get a hardship license with the suspension on the drug charge. So if we can pass this, Judge, I'm good with passing it a full docket and then bringing him in early.
No objection.
October 28th.
All right, sir. Okay. Give me a call and let me know what happened once you hear back from them. Jonathan Eiley. Judge, this is the first time up. I'm going to move to continue it. I've emailed Mr. Sprouse asking for his Florida driving record and a score sheet.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge. All right, the 28th of October. Yes, sir.
I've got an email that I was going to be provided with reason why he was driving. That's an email that you sent.
I don't recall it, but I'll give me a chance to review the file, okay? All right, now that's a jail case. Henry Jackson. Judge, I'm going to ask you to continue this so that we can take a deposition.
October 28th. Thank you, sir.
Michael Lynn Jackson. Judge, in light of the Fifth Circuit case that just came out, I'm going to need to file a motion to suppress in this. So I'll ask to continue it.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge. Okay. William Jackson. Judge, I just sent a reciprocal out on this. It's a, well, actually, I'm not sure who's got the, I don't have any in my notes who's got the case, but I'm going to ask for one more continuance on it.
October 28th.
Thank you, sir. Judge, I've got Donald Jesperson, but I'm actually thinking he's in jail. Okay. Javers Johnson. Judge, this is going to be a continuance.
Javers Johnson.
Yes, sir.
October 28th. Thank you, sir.
Michael Troy Johnson. Judge, this is the one I'm trying to deconflict with a Walton County sentence. He's got court in Walton County on the 5th, so if you can just give me a date after the 5th.
September 26th.
Judge, I think I can make that work. Did he come up? Tristan Johnson. Judge, this is the first time up on this. I'll ask for a continuance.
October 28th. Thank you, sir.
Manayea Jones. Ms. Jones, come on up. Judge, I'm going to announce ready for trial on this one. We did that last time and the state moved to continue.
The state is going to dismiss the case against Ms. Jones because the victim is unavailable.
Thank you.
You have any objection
Okay,
to
ma'am,
that,
it's
Ms.
over for
Jones?
you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Charges dismissed.
Tommy Lee Kelly. Judge, Mr. Kelly is present and approaching. Mr. Kelly's looks like he's going to hire other counsel. I told him I'd ask for a continuance to let him do that. He's already been in contact with somebody.
Which Mr. Kelly is this?
Tommy Lee Kelly, Judge. It's 23 CF 2143.
Working in the hospital, Mr. Kelly?
He's asked if you work in the hospital because you're wearing scrubs.
Yeah, healthcare.
Okay.
My city.
So what y'all want, October 20th?
Yes, sir.
28th?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Can I
October.
ask who's going to be hired just so I can reach out?
You know who you're going to hire?
Who are you going to hire? You said you were going to hire an attorney. Who have you?
Somebody out of Pensacola.
Okay, well, get that name.
I don't know if I am. I'm going to talk to him and see. It ain't guaranteed, though.
Okay, well, when you hire him, tell him to contact the state attorney's office as soon as possible so you work on your case, okay?
Okay.
And come back October 28th, even if you don't hire someone, because you
sir.
still got the public defender, okay? Thank you.
All right, good luck, Tommy. Benjamin King. Judge, this is the second time up. I'm going to ask to continue it. I need to take the officer's depot.
October 28th, thank you, sir.
Judge Jason Kuntz. Judge, Mr. Kuntz was here earlier this morning. We had discussed it, the state and I, that it's going to be set for a Williams Rule hearing, and I think we already have a date. And my recollection was that we told him then to be in court on that date. He came today anyway. I went ahead and sent him back to Birmingham.
I've got a video I think I need to watch, don't I, on that?
Yeah, this is, they want to do Williams Rule using the other case that he's got pending.
Oh, okay. So what date y'all want?
It's already set for a date in September.
Okay. All right,
And
next.
we're going to try it in November, right? Let's see. Jeff Ledoux. Judge, Mr. Ledoux may be incarcerated. He had a case in the south end, a VOP down there, and he told me he was going to turn himself in. I thought he was going to do it after today, though.
Turned himself in over the weekend. He wouldn't be on my list.
All right, no bond capias.
Thank you, Judge.
If he's in jail, then we'll, recall it.
I can bring him this afternoon.
He was released this morning? Okay.
You told him to be here. He was given notice to be here today.
Well, I believe he was present for arraignment. It's a new case. He has not come into the office as yet. He just called and we had a discussion about that he had a.
Well, I tell you what, let's just set him for October 28th at this time.
That's fine, Judge.
I think we got enough people in jail.
Yes, sir. Amanda Lawson. Amanda Lawson. Judge, I have had contact with Ms. Lawson, but I needed to get her into the office. I don't have any further information on Ms. Lawson.
October 28th.
Can we make it a condition on her bond to meet with her attorney?
No bond capias. Then,
I'm sorry.
Then she'll meet with her attorney in jail, sure.
She had court where? On the 29th? Judge, is this one set for arraignment on the 29th? Because we do have some people that were put on today's docket that their cases haven't been arraigned yet. And they were set for arraignment on the 29th.
This was already arraigned.
Okay.
So if I have
She
court
may
the
show up
29th.
then on the 29th, Judge. We'll be in court. If so, then I'll ask the court
All
to
right.
withdraw the capias.
Okay.
All right. Larry Leonard.
Larry Leonard.
Judge, I have met with Mr. Leonard. He's reviewing some documents for me for accuracy. I don't know why he's not here.
State requests a capias.
No bond capias.
He may be in custody. Clerk's looking at it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's in jail.
I'll add him to the afternoon transfer.
I won't add, I'll recall that capias then.
Thank you, Judge. Kareem Little Walcott. Judge, Mr. Little Walcott's actually been conscientious about coming to court and meeting with me and calling me, even when we don't have a meeting scheduled. I'm surprised that he's not here.
I'm asking for a capias, Your Honor.
I am too. No bond capias.
Kenneth Eugene Martin. Judge, I need to speak to Mr. Martin. Ms. Basso made an offer this morning that I need to run past him. If we can pass him to docket day, I'll reach out to him. Mr. Martin, what's your phone number?
September 3rd.
I tell you what, do this, just call my office, okay? Make an appointment for a telephone appointment, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Let's see. Destiny Martone.
How come we're not entering pleas with all these people?
Well, I have some that will be, Judge, and Ms. Martone had a case that was moved up. And we're going to try to get them both worked out. How long do you think it'll take you to take a look at that and come up with something?
The offer that she was given down south.
Okay.
I'll honor that and just wrap mine up in with that because mine was just a withhold and court cost.
Okay. Is that what you want to do, man? It would be for withheld? Okay.
Bring her back August 29th.
All right, Judge. Yeah, you'll come back on the 29th, all right? And I'll have everything typed up for you, okay?
Thank you.
All righty. Stacy Ray McDonald. Judge, I'm going to ask for a continuance on this one to take deposition. My understanding is that the state received a letter from the alleged victim saying that it was all just a misunderstanding. So I think we need to take her deposition.
October
to kind of lock that
28th.
down. Thank you, Judge. Cynthia Miller. Judge, we have a negotiated plea in this case. Judge, it's written up a little funny. Count 1 is a withheld, that's the felony. Count 2 is a DUI, so she has to be adjudicated on that. And that's why it's written up. Otherwise, it's the same sentence on each running concurrent.
Ms. Miller, would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this court's truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
The State of Florida versus Cynthia Miller, 24 CF 149. You want to enter a no contest plea to possession of a controlled substance, a third-degree felony, and DUI, a first-degree misdemeanor, correct? Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form? Did you read and sign this sentence agreement form? Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
Yes, sir.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Williams done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily in. Court accepts it. On count 1, your adjudication is withheld. On count 2, the DUI, you're judged guilty. Sentenced to 12 months drug offender probation, each count concurrent. Have a what's CS about? I've forgotten.
Controlled substance.
Controlled substance evaluation and treatment, no alcohol or controlled substance without a prescription, 50 hours community service work, 6 months driver's license suspension, DUI school, victim awareness panel, 10-day vehicle impound, $515 court cost, $500 fine, $100 cost of prosecution, $150 PD fee. And this is a concurrent sentence with count 1. And count 1 is adjudication withheld. Count 2 is adjudicated, though.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Okay.
Okay, you
Thank
don't
you.
need to meet with probation, okay?
Your Honor, will request a supervision fees be waived.
Yes, waived.
Jeffrey Charles Miller.
This is State of Florida versus Jeffrey Charles Miller, 24 CF 245. Mr. Miller, would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this court is the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
You want to enter a no contest plea to, is it 3 counts of failure to, change vehicle, failure to register or change ownership, and 1 count of failure to register or change telephone number?
That's correct, Judge.
So 3 counts, all 3 are third-degree felonies. So you want to enter a no contest plea to those charges, correct, sir?
No contest means that you're not admitting your guilt, but you don't want to fight it. You want to take the plea offer. You think that's in your best interest.
Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement
Yes, sir, I did.
form? Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Williams did for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Judge you guilty on all counts. 6 months community control with passive GPS through probation, standard court costs and fees, and the 6 months community control is concurrent with each count. Right? Anything further?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Kristen Miller.
We request a supervision be
Yeah.
waived and the GTS set $1 a day.
All right. Waived and $1 a day. Who is this?
This is Kristen Miller, Judge.
Kristen Miller? Okay. Would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this court is the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
This is State of Florida versus Kristen Ann Miller, 24 CF 776. You want to enter a no contest plea to charge of possession of controlled substance, third-degree felony, and possession of paraphernalia, first-degree misdemeanor, correct? Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form? Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea? Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Williams did for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Judge you guilty on both counts. Sentence you to time served. Standard court costs, cost of prosecution, PD fees payable in 90 days or sent to judgment.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Your spouse.
Judge, the next one I have is Larry Jack Miller. Judge, this is a same defendant companion case with Charlie Russell's. This one is new to us. He was just arrested on this warrant. So I'm going to ask for a continuance.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge.
Pardon? Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
Don't we have, y'all work out something with Mr. Biller? He keeps coming to court over and over and over again.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Frederick Moore.
Frederick Dwayne Moore.
Judge, I've talked with Ms. Basso about this. She's going to send me an offer over on it. We need to reset it out. Does the court want to?
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge. Jeffrey Moore.
We have a big docket for this afternoon. I was going to say. Jeffrey Moore? Okay.
Yes, sir. Judge, Mr. Moore has 3 cases. I'm going to need to take the veterinarian's deposition in the first case. So I'm going to ask for a continuance on it.
No objection.
Who's the veterinarian?
Dr. Collada,
Okay.
I believe. Could be wrong, though.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, Judge. Your next case is going to be 1028. Go ahead and make an appointment, all right, again, and I'll, fit you in. I don't know what tomorrow looks like, but the following week I'll have some time, I think, okay? All right, Trantonio Morgan. Judge, this one's brand new. I've emailed.
October 28th.
Yeah, it's a year probation because of DUI.
All right, he says that he'll take that. Have a seat. I'll write something up for you, okay, and we'll call you back up.
And I'll dismiss the POCX for the DUI.
Cindy Mullins. I made the note. I may have been confusing with another Cindy Miller. Judge, let's do this. Rather than me take up more time at the bench, this may be able to be resolved, but I don't think it's going to be able to be resolved today.
What about August 29th?
I can try. You want to come in on the 29th again? Let you and I talk sometime. Well, that's 2 days ago.
I'm not going to ask for anything. Not objecting to a continuance.
Okay.
I just want to make sure the offer is clear. So it's going to be a lesser included offense. So it wouldn't be a felony. We'd ask to withhold a year of probation, mental health evaluation treatment, no contact with the victim, anger management course, and then forfeit the weapon.
You want to come in September 3rd for that?
Are you interested in that? You want to talk with me about it some more and maybe come in on the 3rd?
Yes, please.
All right, let's do it that way then, Judge.
September 3rd, Ms. Mullins.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
William Napoleon.
And this is a PTI offer.
William Napoleon's a PTI offer?
Yeah, I do a PTI on this.
Okay, because the last thing I had was substantially worse than that. When do you think you can get the contract done up?
Can we just kick it to the 28th?
October 28th?
Yes, sir.
PTI is, if you do the agreement with the state, they'll drop the charges.
Yeah, if you successfully complete it, they drop the charges.
Okay.
Okay? So we're going to pass you out until 10/28. He's going to do the contract up. I'll get in touch with you, and you and I will have a meeting, and I'll go over the terms with you. Okay? All right. Ashley Nowling. Mr. Sprouse, I'd emailed you about AG and time served on it. Is that something that you think you can do?
We can bring her back next week, and then.
Sure.
September 3rd?
September 3rd is fine, Judge.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Judge, I believe that's all I have. Well, I say that's all I have that's out.
We got someone else here, Mr. Williams.
Yeah, Donald Hanish. I also have two people that are not going to, well, I've got one that actually just should not even be here or be on this docket, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Judge, I think I had Mr. Hanish as still being on my jail list. Give me just 1 second. Yeah, I see that.
Donald Charles Hanish? Okay.
Judge, the offer is for a substantial amount of prison, so I'm going to move to continue the case at this time.
No objection.
October 28th.
Thank you.
Mr. Williams, there's a Michael Hudson here too. Says
Michael Raymond?
Yes.
I skipped you for Michael. This is for me, I guess. All right. Judge Michael Raymond Hudson. Judge, I'm going to ask to continue the case. Mr. Hudson's provided us with some documents, but I need to get it in a better format, and then I'll provide it if relevant to the state.
October 28th, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Judge, when I pulled the docket to do up my list, I had an Anthony Hawkins on it. Mr. Hawkins, it's a competency review, and we haven't gotten any documentation that I was able to find regarding his status. He was previously found incompetent back on March 27th and involuntarily committed. Do we want to reset this for a miscellaneous day?
September 26th.
That's fine, Judge.
No objection.
And Judge, I think everybody else that I've got is in jail.
How about these people out here? They got cases?
from our family, Your Honor. I do have one that I'm ready to readdress, and that's Gerald Parker. Your Honor, we're going to ask to continue his case to October 28th.
Judge, in the state, we can move the new law to the October 20th, 28th.
He's got a new law?
So he has violation of probation that I believe if we get those resolved, the new law will. This might be a different case.
Yeah, you're thinking
The
of.
same deposition.
Yes,
day.
yes, you're thinking of,
Is this Gerald Wayne Parker?
Gerald Wayne Park.
Wade.
Wade, sorry.
So
Gerald Wade
disregard my
Parker.
last statement. I got my.
This is Mr. Parker, Gerald Wade Parker. What y'all want to do?
Continue to October 28th.
October 28th. Thank you. How many inmates we got?
Well, about 80 total left, but we've got plenty to keep.
80.
Inmates back here to work. I'm ready.
I can do my inmates if you like.
I can find out.
Mr. Williams needs some kind of medical break or something, I think. I mean, is yours going to be just a bunch of continuances or pleas?
I have, most of mine, I believe, will be continuances, Judge.
Do Mr. Gibbs's, then we'll take a break.
So is everybody else here to see somebody that's in custody? Was that conclusive to you?
I mean, I'm here, I'm ready, so.
We'll start off with Alford.
I'm ready.
Let me see if they just want to file anything else.
That's fine, yeah, I mean, and anybody else out of custody we can take as we're getting people transferred.
Latanya Glenn.
Should be out of custody, or another agency.
She's in custody.
Okay.
And they're dealing with her at the jail, so she's not making that trip.
Thank you.
So if you want to address that, you can.
Judge, what our bailiff is talking about, the person our bailiff is talking about is Miss Latanya Glenn. She's in custody in 24 CF 944. We had her evaluated by Dr. Zeman. He filed a report actually last month indicating that she is not competent, though he did not get a full evaluation of her. I don't know what the state's position on that is as far as does the state want another evaluation with a different expert, or if the state would stipulate to admitting the reports. This report from Dr. Zeman recommends that she be found not competent and committed to the Department of Children and Families.
The state would stipulate to that order.
To admitting that
Let me
report.
review,
to that
send me a
report.
stipulated order.
I'll send an order, Judge, and make sure that the court's had time to review that report.
Yeah, I need to look at it, then I'll,
I believe it was filed in beginning of July.
we'll set it for September 26th, to give me a chance to look at it. Just send me a stipulated order.
I'll send an order before then. Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, Treylon Durham.
He should have been already continued by motion.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes, he was already continued by motion. Give me a call so you can make an appointment, okay?
When's his court date?
To October 28th. Yes.
Is this Regina Alford?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Regina Alford, Judge, this is 24 CF 1313. We have a bond hearing scheduled for Thursday, this coming Thursday morning, so if I'd like to leave her set for that day.
All right. We'll have a
No
bond
objection.
hearing Thursday.
Okay.
The judge,
Here, I'll get it to him.
I want to give it to him.
Okay.
Can I give it to him?
He's not going to be able to read it. Anything that we have to talk about has to go through me, unfortunately, for that. But I'll read it and I'll
I'm going to get done. I want this done and over with. I'm on probation.
Yeah. Right now, Judge, the offers that we do have for Ms. Alford include DOC. We're hoping to try to resolve it with probation, but we'll keep working on that as we go to the bond hearing. You can have that back.
And we're going to jump down to handle females. Next be Ann, Tiffany.
Ms. Cannon. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Tiffany Cannon, 24 CF 933. Judge, I think we have reached a resolution on this. I just need to write that up if I could bring her back later this afternoon.
All right.
Cantrell?
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs for Naomi Cantrell, Judge. This is 24 CF 525. Judge, if I could set her for Thursday in the morning, since we got a new offer, I want to discuss that with her.
All right, August 29th.
Thank you, Judge.
Arnett there? Come on out, sir.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Christopher Arnett, Judge, this is 24 CF 977, 24 CF 1243. Judge, I'd like to set him for docket day without subpoenas. We might be able to wrap it up by then.
September 3rd.
That's the plan anyway. So we'll see what we can do. Next Tuesday.
Mr. Banks?
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of James Henry Banks, Judge, this is 23 CF 1081, 23 CF 1083, 23 CF 1554. Your Honor, he is also in mental health court. I believe he's being sentenced there soon. Mr. Russell stepped out, who's covering him there. I'd like to set him for next Tuesday for docket day. He's getting sentenced on some VOPs in mental health court soon. That'll determine kind of where we really go here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. So you'll come back here Tuesday and then keep working with Mr. Russell on mental health court. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Jack Barr, Judge, this is 23 CF 1016, 22 CF 1851. Judge, Mr. Barr would like to request one final continuance before setting this for trial. There's a couple other people that we want to try to talk to. Thank you, Judge. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Mr. Nicholas Bennett, Judge, 24 CF 1111, 24 CF 1112, 22 CF 1884. I'd like to set him for docket day without subpoenas. We're trying to get some travel stuff for drug court.
September 3rd.
Thank you, Judge. That way we can try to confirm that. Drug court, inpatient.
Right.
Hey, Mr. Gibbs, can I tell you something about Mr. Bray?
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Kevin Bray, 23 CF 2408, 23 CF 2409. Judge, we just got a new offer. I'm going to set him for Thursday to go over that with him and get it written up.
All right, August 29th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Dennis Brooks. Judge, this is 24 CF 1374 and 23 CF 1000. Judge, we're requesting a continuance on this case since he scores prison, and we're still working on that. We're still working on discovery.
October 28th.
Thank you, Judge. I'll see. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of James Burgess. Judge, this is 23 CF 2488. Judge, we're ready for trial.
Study's ready.
Shouldn't need more than a day.
All right, September 3rd.
Thank you, Judge. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Mr. Michael Darrow. Judge, this is 23 CF 1621. He did have a new charge that was one of the reasons for this VOP. That charge, I believe, has since been dismissed. I don't have an offer from the state on this case for just the VOP as of yet. I didn't know if we could try to do one today or if we wanted to come back Thursday for it.
If we come back Thursday, I'll have it to you.
Yeah, well, that way we just get a deal from them.
August 29th.
We'll have to do it.
Terminate probation as well.
That's what we're gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to do. Yeah, we just gotta get it together.
I'm just waiting on the plan.
Douglas.
Yeah, we'll be back Thursday. We'll get it done. Mr. Douglas. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Joshua Douglas, Judge 24 CF 1226, 24 CF 1678. So I'll be getting all of that. I'll try to be sending depositions. So, well, I'm going to be looking into all of this already. That's part of my process. So, Judge, we're requesting a continuance on Mr. Douglas's case, so that way we can get all of the discovery in and I can investigate. Because that's what I need is all of that.
Flanagan.
I'll do a referral, yeah. Yeah. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Mr. William Flanagan. Your Honor, this is 23 CF 2730. I believe we are still waiting on Dr. McDonald's report, evaluation report from Mr. Flanagan. I'd like to leave him for docket day just to be able to track that a little quicker.
September 3rd.
Thank you, Judge. Come back next Tuesday to make sure we have the reports that we need. As soon as they can.
Okay, well, I get a report.
We'll get you a copy of it, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Tim Gibbs on behalf of John Fleming, 23 CF 1634, 23 CF 1813, 22 CF 2205. I'd like to just leave him on docket day, Judge, without subpoenas, see if we can resolve it. We had depots recently on one of the cases.
All right, September 3rd. Thank you.
See you.
Truman.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Adam Truman, 22 CF 2818. Judge, I think we're also ready for trial on Mr. Truman's case. I think this is Ms. Glisson's case, right?
No, it's my case.
Is your case now? Okay.
Yeah.
And you're ready too?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Be probably 2 days max, including jury selection, Judge. Thank you, Judge. So you'll be back here in docket day next Tuesday. I'll see you.
Washington.
Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Mr. Amos Washington. Judge, this is 21 CF 2413. Judge, we're asking for a continuance. We do need to start setting depots on this case. We have been trying to negotiate and avoid deposing the children in this case due to the nature of the charges, trying to prevent further trauma on them. We have not reached an agreement with the state, so we need to start getting ready for trial, so we'll ask for continuance to get those done. Thank you, Judge. All right, I'll come see you. And that's, I believe, all of my inmates. Does
All right, Mr. Williams got a medical issue here, so.
Judge, I do have one more I can call up, though. We had passed Mr. Morgan.
Okay.
And he's going to enter a plea.
Come on up, Mr. Morgan.
Currently charged with possession of a controlled substance, felony possession, and first offense driving while license suspended, and first offense DUI without any enhancements. He's going to be entering a plea to the driving while license suspended and the DUI, and sentenced to basically standard first offender DUI. The state's going to announce a null pros as to the controlled substance.
Okay, I can't read your writing, so how do you say his first name, or what is his first name?
Trantonio, I believe.
Antonio? Okay, Trantonio Morgan. Would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give before this court's the truth, so help you God.
Sir.
This is State of Florida versus Trantonio Morgan, 24 CF. Is it 1-5 or 1-3 or 1-8, 3-3?
1533.
You want to enter a no contest plea to the charge of driving license suspended and DUI, correct? And,
Sir.
And the state's going to dismiss the felony possession of a controlled substance, correct?
That's correct, Judge, for a plea to the DUI.
Did you read this plea and sentencing agreement form? You understand the rights you're waiving by entering this plea? Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea? Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today? Are you happy with the work Mr. Williams did for you on your case? Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. I'm going to draw a line through this probation on it. It says count 1. That's going to be null pros.
That's correct. It should be count 2 is the DWLS. If it's 6 months probation, it'd be that one. And then the last one should be count 3, the DUI.
All right, count 2. You're judged guilty, driving license suspended or revoked, placed on 6 months probation.
And that will be concurrent with the DUI.
And concurrent with count 3. So we got count 3. Count 3 is 1 year probation, $515 court costs, 50 hours community service work, 6 months driver license suspended, DUI school, 10-day vehicle impound, standard fines and costs, and adjudicated guilty. That's count 3, correct?
Yes, sir.
And count 2 is just 6 months probation.
Yes, sir. It's a second-degree misdemeanor.
Yeah. And that's concurrent?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Adjudicated on both counts, and
Yes.
count one is null pros, a felony. Okay,
Thank you, Judge.
thank you.
All right.
Waived, Your Honor.
Yep.
Since it's a DUI, he's going to have to get your fingerprints, and he'll talk with these.
All right, we'll take a about 1 hour break here.
Can we just take 20 minutes? Would it be enough for you, 20 minutes?
Why?
Just to finish sooner, Your Honor.
Well, nobody else from my office is, well, Tim,
I have one more person. I have Ms. Cannon to bring back for a plea.
How much?
Judge, I just need to, the most time-consuming thing I need to do is shuffle the deck. I need to bring the jail files in here.
What I'll do is we'll take a 30-minute break.
Sounds good. Thank you, Judge.
Golly, I'm so accommodating.
We appreciate it.
He's going to pay my ER bill if I.
Mr. Williams looks like he's about to pass out, so.
I can grab something for you.
I've got some crackers here.
All rise, please.